8-bit art is like hard because you have to really like interpret like what are some of the like little like highlights that they're putting down, and it's challenging.
Let me share my screen with you. My Mega Man Maker screen rather. I'm gonna share that. I don't know if you can see the Mega Man Maker screen. I'm sharing it now.
Watch my face. Okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
Took that off.
I'm just gonna play a random level here. Hey, Saw, can you hear me, Saw? Anybody? Oh wait, till some more people come, then they can hear us.
Okay.
God, I already got Zen in the chat here. I'll play it. Let's start with his level.
This is weird. Why isn't that? Let me see your screen on my the app thing.
Blumen der Morgen rote. Flowers of the morning. That must be German. I know a little bit of German, a little bit of Deutsch. Blumen der.
Same. I took German when I was in high school.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think? Du sprechst du Deutsch? Du sprechst Deutsch? Wir spielen Meguman.
Oh, do you know what Morgan
Hey Tom.
Okay, I know Morgan means morning, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I think it's
Blumen are flowers. Their Blumen is like flowers.
Oh, flowers for the early. No, not early.
The morning.
Early is different.
Something.
Yeah, but it's morning something though.
Yeah, flowers of the morning. I took German. I went to Germany when I was in college. I wish I'd take Japanese instead. Then I'd be able to like read all the manga and all this stuff and understand what all the Inti Create songs are, what they're talking about when they sing. Like,
oh my god,
Nihongo's a hard language to learn, man. And like all the kanji and stuff. Like, there's so much kanji to learn. It's just I learned all the hiragana and katakana, but then I mean, you're just gonna forget the kanji. So like, don't even bother learning it.
oh god, don't even get me started. I remember like one of my friends in middle school. Her name was Koreana, and like literally like she watched so much anime that she actually started to learn like some of the language.
Yeah, I could say, what is it? Watashi wa Rokuman ga suki desu. I like Rockman.
Hey, I like the accent, Bob. You almost sounded Japanese.
Arigato. Para-san, arigato.
Just imagine like some like Japanese animators decide to hire a American voice actor to be for like the to be a voice actor for the sub, and like literally like I wonder if like Japanese people will tell a difference. They'll tell like this is American speaking Japanese or this is like just another Japanese person.
Yeah.
And then they see the credits.
Orewa, I could see Orewa. You know Zero always says Orewa. You know the different in Japanese they have like all these to say I. There's like multiple ways to say I and you, and it can be offensive if you say it the wrong way. Like watashi wa, boku wa, and orewa. Like orewa is like a tough guy's way of saying I, and I know Zero in the game says orewa a lot. Orewa, you know.
Oh my goodness, man. Dude, you're doing such a good job, man.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up with Rockman X6. I listened to Gate babble a lot of Japanese, and
Okay, honestly,
it's
Mega Man X6 is just such a meme fest. Like, I think that Grounds Coverages guy going like yeah, like
yeah. But it was just like fun to listen. I remember when I got an X6, I turned it on and I was just like, what the hell is this stuff? Like I couldn't understand what he was talking about. I was like, it's in Japanese, you know. And hearing Gate like Babylon and like hyperactively in Japanese was like so like it was so weird, you know. It's like so surreal. X6, like
I know,
like
right?
hearing what was that ISOC guy? I think he's like. You're just like, what is he talking about? You know, like it's just it was amazing, you know, to hear it all. And then I tried to go back and listen. It was like, Elia, dodai desu ka?
Dude, you sound so authentic. Like it's kind of hard for me to tell. Like if you like literally, Mob, you sound so similar to like an actual Japanese voice actor. Literally.
I could go on, man. Oh my, Omae wa ichai kore da. Omae wa. They love saying omae wa because that's like you in Japanese, but it's kind of a tough guy's way of saying you. Omae wa. You know, you don't say that in real life. Like that'll offend people if you say that. You know, but
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because honestly, like, I think they use that in anime. Like, you kind of like depict like a tough guy. Because I remember, like, in German, like, I learned that, like, there's some words that actually have gender to them. Like, me, I didn't know that. Like, I didn't think of words that actually have a gender, but apparently, like, if a word has a certain type of gender, you say it a little bit differently than... Or, you change the ending of the word.
Oh, shoot, I'm going the wrong way, I think. I think I am. I'm not even paying attention to the game. I'm thinking so much about Japanese is tough, man. There's so many, like... It's just the, I mean, the writing's hard. That's the hardest part, is learning how to write all this stuff. Is just, like... There's so many kanji, and I mean, you just reading it, you need a dictionary to, like, really go anywhere. Did I go the right way? I'm not even looking properly. Yeah, I learned to say a lot of things, like, watashi wa... They don't even say watashi wa. Like, they don't say I, you know, like, because that's considered self-centered to do that, to use the word. They just say, like, Mott Brothers des, you know, like, I am Mott Brothers, like, instead of the whole... Come on!
Hang on a second.
Quickman no! No chikara wa! My power is not good enough.
Oh my goodness, man. Dude, I gotta learn how to speak a little bit Japanese. Like, I honestly wonder how I would sound in, like, Japanese. If I would sound like just another Japanese voice actor, or if I would actually sound a little different.
Japanese always put the verb at the end of their sentence. And word order, as long as the verb's at the end of the sentence, word order doesn't mean anything. Like, what is it? Like, like sushi ga o tabemashita. I ate sushi. Watashi wa sushi o tabemashita. Like, as long as you put tabe at the end of it, taberu, it's fine, you know? But the thing is, they have all these weird endings on their thing, like a lot of languages, they got, like, endings on the verbs that mean past, present. They don't have future in Japanese. You can't say, I will eat sushi. There's just, I eat sushi and I ate sushi. And so you have to get creative with, like, some of the writing, I think.
Oh, I see. I think we kind of actually touched on that a little bit in German, where, like, there were, like, some words or some, like, verbs that did not exist in Japanese language, and you just had to, like, kind of, like, mesh some things together to kind of, like, make it where, like, they can actually interpret, like, what you're trying to say.
Oh my
but,
God.
like, it's kind of like a child's, like, type of, writing.
Das ist sehr gut, ja? German's really easy. I mean, that just sounds like English, you know? Das Bier ist gut, ja? I mean, you might as well do it, but, like, Japanese is a language, man. Fuck this level. I don't like this level, man. I'm not having a good time.
This one kind of reminds me of Ringing Tortoroid stage.
Oh.
Not like, what you call it, face. Not aesthetically, but, like, based on the level design, at least in some parts of the frustration level.
Yeah, it's just I'm not having a good time with this right now. I think it's a long level because it takes a long time to load, and usually the thing loads because I have a good CPU in my computer. It should load pretty fast.
This kind of looks like this would be like a level. It wasn't. I think the guy's name is like Okta or something. I think this would be the type of level that you would like enjoy playing or something.
I'll play it one more. Do you think? Why don't I give it one more thing and then we'll play Tom's level here. I want to get on the levels, but yeah, it's just
this more Kaizo.
I mean, it doesn't look too hard, but it's just like you get crushed really easily. I can't. It's like too many things on the screen at once. Some people will like try to clog up their levels, and I always make sure that I don't have the character bang their head on the ceiling, you know, whenever I make a jump in the level. I've just been doing that. I don't know if you've been doing it. I think you really improved your Brute Man stage by not having too much of that, because that first version, I was just slamming my head on the ceiling.
Oh yeah, because it's really hard when like it comes down to like close building levels, because like you can become very claustrophobic. So you like get really creative, and like I'm not sure if you remember, but like on my last stream, while I was like working on Demolition Man, like I literally had to like adjust some of the enemy positions, and like I was making some tweaks to like the level design, because the way how it was is that you could bump your head in the wall too easily. Either that, or whenever you go down the ladder, like get to immediately like fight the Joe with like very little room to dodge his attacks.
Yeah.
So like I was sitting here trying to like think for a few seconds and try my best to like tweak it to where like you have more like room. Cause that's kind of how it was with my Frostman and Brookman stage. Like there'll be parts where like I feel like this doesn't really feel right. Like I feel like players will like be like it'll kind of like interrupt the gameplay. My whole goal is to not interrupt the gameplay. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I was like I want to rant. I said I was gonna rant about Mega Man Zero 2, and I guess I could rant now or I could rant later. But man, that game is just like this. It makes this level look good. That game, like that, the game is like the amount of shit that is placed everywhere in that game is just unreal. Like that. I mean, the bosses are awful, but there's this airship level. Maybe you remember
it.
You have
I hated that level.
You have to jump from ship to ship in that level, and there's like no room to see where you're going. It's like there's these huge jumps, and there's like guys on the ledges, and you can't see them, and they can knock you off and instantly kill you. And it's just like, why would you make something like that? Like that's not even. It's just so. It's like it's almost like a joke, like stupid. And then you get inside, and there's these laser beams that are like, I don't know how you get out of the way.
Yeah, cause like I remember as a kid, I got stuck in that section for like ages. Like even that like that section alone that you was like talking about, like I think it took me like 50 attempts before I could actually like finally get to that. And the evil thing is they put like literally like a mid boss right after that section. And if you die there, you gotta redo that whole entire first section over again. And then like, I think in a YouTube video, like they made it where like you have to use the ice chip or something to like freeze the like lasers. But it was like so confusing. I just kept dying a lot, and like that level itself is just so long.
Yeah, it's just like I mean, it didn't even look like I mean, it made X6 look good. I thought Mega Man X6 has bad design, and it does. It's terrible, Mega Man X6. Everyone knows it, but wow, Zero 2 is worse than that, and nobody ever has complained about Zero 2. I've just seen positive reviews about the games. I was thinking, yeah, it's gonna be good. I mean, I remember it being hard, but I don't remember it being like as awful as it was. Like, whoa.
Yeah, cause I remember I think it was my third time playing Mega Man Zero 2. Like I was like actually replaying the game. Like I was like doing it like a few years ago, and like it's like the way how I best describe it. It's like the entire game feels like you're moving on hot rocks. Like it's very resistive. Like it's like the game just doesn't want you to have fun.
Yeah, I mean that's
like,
yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I mean, it's like walking on broken glass. That's how I felt. The game like it's just like every screen is just torturous like enemies, and this level sucks, man. I don't want to play this anymore. One more time. Like it's just like every screen just is so painful to play. Even the first level, within the first few, like I got like 2 game overs when I played the intro stage with that scorpion. I'd never had that before. Like, you know, you play Mega Man X 1 and 2 at the intro stage. You may die one time if you're new at the game or you don't know what to do, but I've never had a game over like I did. Like, I was shocking. You know, even the first Zero game, like, you know, that's got problems, but I didn't get a game over on that thing. I died one time. But, wow.
Yeah, because I mean, like, ask that Phoenix guy, like, yeah, that guy is tough, but at least the other bosses after him were not so bad. But, like, in X2, like, I'm gonna compare X2 to X3, like, man, I'm gonna compare, Zero 2 and Zero 3 for this one. But, like, Zero 2, no, with Mega Man Zero 3, there's at least, like, 2 bosses that you can, like, easily, or have a more easy time fighting than other ones. But in Mega Man Zero 2, like, no Maverick is a good pick. Like, you're going to have a tough time regardless.
Oh, they're all
like,
garbage.
Like, even the Polar Bear stage, because, like, that thing, like, the issue with the stage is not the boss, but, like, the ice physics. Like, that, I think I got, like, game overs in that stage, because I remember I was in the doctor's office, like, waiting for my appointment, and, like, I just kept getting knocked into pits, and, like, those little, like, the enemies do so much damage in that, well, really in the game, but really that level, and, like, it just, ooh.
I can't play. I couldn't play it, man. Like, it's just unplayable. That Phoenix guy is the worst boss I have ever seen in my life in any game. I've never seen a boss so terrible. There is no way to see, like, to my knowledge, unless I'm missing something. And I'm a long time veteran of these things, so I don't miss much. I can't dodge his attacks. I don't know what you're supposed to do. Like, you attack him and he'll, like, run away, and then you can kind of, like, you just wait for him to do something, but he just, like, zooms across the screen. And he has this, like, attack that comes from the floor that, like, hits you, and there's no way to get out of the way, and it's just, like, it's just, it's just a bad design, period, you know? Like, it's not even...
Yeah, I agree.
It's like, it's just bad. Whether, by the time I would want to figure out what to do, it's just, I don't care anymore, you know? The game's just dumb. So...
Okay, Lauren, like, here's what I say about the Snake guy, like, so, the reason why I think the Snake guy is the first pick is because, like, the issue I have with the Snake guy stage is that, the whip that you get, it has such a janky design because, like, the game basically wants you to use that whip to get across the stage, right? But, like, I can't recall how many times I tried using it, and, like, this would be long before I figure out that you can just, like, hold the arrows to actually extend your whip, but, like, each time I was thinking, you can, like, strike the little orb thing, and it'll take you across to the next platform, but no, it just, I kept, like, dying and falling to the pit, man, so yeah.
Yeah,
that's why I say Snake Eyes the first pick.
Yeah, that Truce Forest level's terrible. That's the level, like, you're walking on glass. Like, there's all these enemies that are, like, below, and, like, you know, open level design is cool, but they just put all these obnoxious enemies that, like, flowers that bite you. You have such a pitiful health bar when you start that game. Like, it's, and I know the X games did the same thing, they don't give you it, but it's just the level design is so bad in it.
I agree.
And there's just a lot of things about the Zero games I don't really like. I hate the Cyber Elves in the game. I wouldn't have a problem, I mean, I still wouldn't like them, but the big problem, the nail in the coffin, is that you can't use them when you get them. Like, you can't just pick them up and go, at least in the second game, I don't know how the third and fourth are, but you can't use them in the second game when you find them in a level. You have to, like, go back out, and, well, okay, that already sucks, but you can't go back out because you have to beat the level before it lets you go out, so you can't use them. You know, unlike in the X games, if you got a heart tank and you lost to Boomer Koanger or something, you could go back out and then fight Sting Chameleon, or, you know, you could fight another guy. You can't do that in Zero 2. What are they thinking?
Yeah, I don't know what sort of, like, things they're on when they're making Pikmin 02. Like, if you compare Pikmin 01, right, or even the X games, right, the X games, like, at least, like, you'll, like, die, like, instant death within the first, I mean, okay, I get Squid Adler, but we're talking about platforming here, right? Like, if you look at
nice
Armor
level, Tom, nice
stage,
level. I'm just gonna look at the comments here. Just a sec, fire. Nice level, Tom. Let me see who else we got here. Tom, good level, guys. Just want to read these. Can you describe every boss? Toxin's good. Fleshy. Toxin's next. Okay, I'll play Toxin, then G-Phone. Yeah, good level, Tom. What were you saying, Fire? Sorry, man.
I was, like, saying, like, outside of Squid Adler, like, I can't really recall, like, any stage in Mega Man X that, like, relies so heavily on, like, bottomless pits, or I don't know, I'm not sure how to say it, but, like, just, like, enemies that, like, knock you into, like, pits or, like, spikes within, like, the first, like, screen. Yeah. Like, Mega Man 03, like, greatly improves on Mega Man 02, but, like, I don't know, like, the Zero games in general, like, not X4. 04 is probably the most, like, solid of them four because it has less, like Kaizo traps. Yeah. Like, apart from, like, this little, like, Celestial guy level, which I'm not sure if you want to touch in 04, but yeah, there are a few, like, levels that are kind of like,
I don't remember 04 at all. I don't remember 03 or 4, actually. Like, they're just, it's ironic, the two games that I played the most somehow before was 1 and 2, and I can see why I had so much pain with them, but people say 03 is really good. I don't know, I'd have to check it out. You guys have all said it's good, I don't, you know, but...
Yeah.
It better be a lot better than 2, like, a lot better.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's mostly a lot better. I think the only issue you're probably gonna, like, find is, like, that little book. Like, there's this little plant guy that, like, is fire, and, like, his level is all based on, like, rising, like... So, based on his level, you have to deal with, like, rising platforms that can push into spikes, or these little things, like, melt in the lava. But the other stages are not too bad. It's just that, like... out of the first 4 Mavericks in 03, like, you have, I'll say probably the Mantis guy and the Plant guy are the ones I probably would not recommend you take on first, but everybody else, like, at least you have 2 good picks.
Yeah.
And like 04 just gives you access to all like 8 guys from the get-go, so you have more options to pick from instead of just 4.
Yeah. Yeah, only having 4 guys, that's, I mean, it's okay, I guess, but they're just like, after you beat all 4 of them too, like, you're automatically hustled off to like a zone with that airship Neo Arcadian. Like, you don't even get time to go back and get all the items that you missed, you know? It's not like in X1 with Sigma, like, you know, you get that stage select scene where you see him grimacing on the, you know, he's like all, you don't get to do that in the Zero. That's rough, man. Like, I hate if I miss something and I can't go back, and then I was my whole survival right there with, you know, what I could do to get items.
I can't recall in 03 you can go back to stages. Like, I think you can in 03. But, like, yeah, I 100% agree on the whole elf thing, because my biggest gripe with it is not so much that, like, you have to, like, grind to get crystals. Like, that one, like, it sucks, but, like, I can at least, like, I can still, like, kind of, like, tolerate it. But the one big pain in the butt is that, like, you can't, like, undo, like, a choice. So if you decide to spend like 250 crystals on an elf, you can't like take it back. And like if it's an elf that like is basically useless, then that's gonna suck a lot, because how else you can be able to grind for like crystals?
I mean, yeah, it just kind of robs you of like the pleasure of getting an item too. Like, you gotta, oh, here's an item, but you can't use it now. Like, ha 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 ha. Like, imagine if you were playing Legend of Zelda and you gotta. Fuck, I don't have anything. God damn it, I was almost at the end. Imagine if you're playing Legend of Zelda and you got the hook shot, but in order to use the hook shot, you gotta get 200 rubies and then a couple heart tank. Like, I don't want to do that, man. Let me just use the item. Like, it's just got a leg here.
So I was like reading comments real quick. Oh man, I have to say, in Mega Man 03, in Mega Man 0 series, or in Mega Man 03, I'm gonna say 0304. There are 2 female Mavericks that I am like I'm gonna say simping for. Like, they're like 2 hot Mavericks. And that's the one thing I least like about Zero series, that they actually have more female bosses than like the X series and the Classic series.
Yeah, it's an interesting level. Toxin's known for making some interesting stuff. Yeah,
this one was really cool.
Yeah, I like it. A lot of it's not too hard. Not like freaking out over it, you know, dying too much. Yeah, I mean, it's I've been playing the ZX. The ZX is actually kind of rather tough. I mean, the big problem with the ZX game that I've found out now is it's not the difficulty so much, it's just where to go that I really have. The map system is terrible in the game, you know? I've heard people complain about it. It's really bad. Like, you don't know where the levels connect to, and you're just running around, and you can't really, like, they don't let you just kind of go around to areas very easily. I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, they managed to fix that in ZX Advent. Like, they made that system a lot better. But yeah, man, like, honestly, like, my biggest gripe with ZX, as much as I love that game, is like mostly like I mean, outside of the little mini Metrovania, like I think there was like this level with like the I think it was with the fire guy or something. Like, you know that little like level with the whole city on fire and stuff.
I've just kind of gotten to that area. I've just been kind of, I haven't really had time. What the hell is that? Man, this thing is glitching. It's just so slow because there's so much stuff happening. Even my computer can't.
Oh, this is innovative.
Yeah,
I really like this level.
Whoa. I need some health though, I'm gonna die here. Wow.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah, that's probably one thing I would really improve upon in like levels. Like, even like I get players can like instantly restart at checkpoint and get the full health back. But I mean, like, still make it like fair by like adding like some health. Because even like Mega Man 11 or like some Mega Man games actually do that, where like they actually put health next to a checkpoint.
Yeah.
So like they don't encourage you to die to get more health back. That's not really good level design.
I noticed the ZX doesn't have much health laying around. I mean, it's kind of I've just noticed it's a little bit harder to get health in the game. You know, like classic games, you kill a bird, a bunch of little birdies, and they drop like 3 big things of health. Or I don't know. It seems easy to get health in the classic games. ZX seems Zero too. Hard to get health. I don't find it laying around that often. It just seems to be a little more uncommon.
Yeah, that's weird. I'll have to replay the Zero games and the ZX games. Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm tempted to use a guide to see where to go in the game, but I don't know. I don't really like using walkthroughs. playthroughs for things. I was like, because it makes me feel like I'm like not doing it the normal way, but it just seems really painful to play through the game without a map, man.
Yeah, I agree, man. I say honestly, like, I mean, if you honestly like figure out like, actually, yeah, I remember like, there was this like little level, there was like this little like kind of like this little sea resort level that like, it took me like the longest time for me to figure out to get to, because like, you'll think you have to like go through this little like sewage like well thing, but apparently what you have to do is go all the way to Green Radius, go all the way to Green Radius, and that's where you find it. Like somewhere in that vicinity where you would never think to even check. And like,
wow,
that's my gripe with the ZS games, it's just that. That's why I use walkthroughs, like, to figure stuff like that out.
Holy moly, this is amazing. Look at this room. Wow.
Oh, the one that says hit?
Yeah, I mean, look at the size of this level I'm playing. This isn't no normal little level walk in the park, man. This is a big level.
Yeah.
This must have taken him a long time to make this. Wow, where am I supposed to... How do you even make sense of a room like this, man?
Yeah, that's what's like, I really like this level because I first saw this level on Neo Cupman's channel, and the first thing that caught my eye is like how the lava kind of represents like a fast-moving current of water, and like they use the little like little burst man like water to kind of like make it look like it's water. So I thought that was really innovative, and like I really like the section with like the falling heavy blocks in the lava or the water. That was pretty cool. I gotta ask Toxic, was he having a really like rainy day or something when he was making this level?
Oh yeah, he must have. A lot of rainy levels. Rain is such an easy gimmick to put in. Where am I supposed to go? I'm getting killed here.
I think you're supposed to use more of your super adapter arm or something, or you're supposed to like. I think you're supposed to climb. This seems more like
a destroyed.
This seems more like a Donkey Kong, like Mario vs. Donkey Kong type of boss setup.
I'm just getting massacred here. Hit. I can't see where I'm shooting.
Yeah.
I don't know why they do that. Why they do that in the games, in the Mega Man games? Like you can't, if you fire off screen, you don't hit the enemy. That's like, oh, where is she?
Mop, I'm gonna tell you, there's an Easter egg in this boss room.
Nothing.
Did you see it?
There's a little doll down there. The galaxy.
Nope. Nope. I want you to look very closely at the shadows. Hence, if you know a little more about Sonic. I did not think this level was inspired by that.
Ah, wow. I don't see it, man.
Well, I'll have to like wait till you get to it on my screen.
Where is
I'm gonna, like,
oh, she's in there. Okay.
Yeah, this looks can't see your gameplay on my phone. I was like, watch. Okay, you see the like the shadows. The different they're like colored shadows and stuff.
Kind of. There's so much stuff going on, man. It's.
Oh, I see.
Wow.
Splash over this guy just shooting the waterfall as Megman is getting rained on.
Yeah, I'm like, just my eyes are just glazed over looking at all this.
Okay.
Tell you, man.
I'll probably like send you a little screenshot once you finish, but basically, if you know a little bit or two about Sonic Adventure, the final boss in that game is called Chaos, and Chaos is in this boss room.
Oh.
You know, like Super Sonic boss fight. You like go Super Sonic, you gotta fight the little Chaos beast. That's what this is.
Yeah.
You're fighting Chaos.
I've never played that at the end of it. I've never seen Chaos. I can't. I don't know what that would be like. And,
well, basically you're fighting a monster in a sense. Well, I mean, in this level. But I didn't think that was the inspiration on this level though. Like I didn't think this was inspired by a Sonic level.
What am I supposed to do here? They just hit the duo thing? I don't know. It's...
No, I think the duo's supposed to be Dr. Eggman. Yep, that's Dr. Eggman.
I hate this. I don't like. Yeah, it's a cool idea. I don't know. I don't like this kind of stuff, man. It's kind of
Wait, let me look really close. Let me look really closely.
It just says hit duo.
Oh. So you're supposed to hit Dr. Egg?
I don't get it.
I think I'm trying. Wait, so does Duo represent Dr. Eggman, or I'm trying to see what he represents?
I can't fly around the stupid ass room. There's rain all over the place. There's stuff everywhere. I get people want to be clever with their levels, but sometimes you don't want to be too clever. Like sometimes you get too.
Yeah, oh yeah, so I think you're supposed to do is supposed to charge to the other end of the screen. You're supposed to hit the dual plushie because it's supposed to simulate you like going to the edge of the screen and then going up and then hitting the thing in the face.
Gotta shoot you out the cat door. That's what I gotta do. That's a running joke I made about Zelda Twilight Princess because it didn't make any sense. I mean, I used to play, or whatever. I used to play Zelda Twilight Princess, and I thought that game started off really terribly, and it never made any sense. There was some owl we were supposed to play, and I just couldn't understand. I couldn't figure out what the hell to do in Twilight Princess, and so I'd always say, shoot the owl at the cat door, because there's like an owl and there's a cat door at the beginning of that game. I don't know if you know about Zelda, but...
Oh yeah, I've seen a little gameplay of it. I haven't actually like... I'm not sure why, but like, each time like, I like watch someone like do a walkthrough of Twilight Princess, like... I could never really get into it, like, it's kind of weird, like, but I remember, like, this little, like, girl that, I forgot the name of the female character that, like, hangs out with Link for, like, half the game or something.
This is dumb, I'm not gonna play this anymore, so it doesn't make any sense. Too weird, man.
I'm gonna check it out, when I get a chance, like, probably tomorrow or so.
Yeah.
But, like, I was like, it's really interesting how each time you hit the dual plushie, like it activates the rain or activate the little like fuse beams. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't have time to be a detective. You know, I just want to play a level here. You know, I don't want to like have to solve mysteries and stuff. And it's Mega Man. So, G-Phone.
Yeah, cool.
Let me take a look at your level.
Yeah, I did. Wait, what's the name of this level? It's called Open Your Heart, Capital City Chaos.
Lunchley Land.
Why is it called?
What? What were you saying?
Oh no! I was like reading what Toxin was saying, but I was reading like the name of the level, and I was like sitting there thinking like it should be called Super Adapter Megman versus Chaos.
It should be called water vomit or something. I don't know. Duo has a vomit attack in the rain. That's what it should be called.
Apparently Duo got engulfed by like a bunch of rain and he's like for some reason causing all chaos against Mega Man.
Duo's taking a piss. Duo's pissed. He's pissed, man.
Dude, honestly, if Duo was honestly fighting Chaos, Chaos will lose. Like Duo is so I think Duo is probably the most powerful Mega Man character in the classic series because like I feel like he was underused in Mega Man 8. Like, he should have been, like, used more in the Mega Man series, or at least, like, get more time for us to see his character. Yeah. Because he had, like, so much potential.
Yeah, that was one of the things I didn't like about Mega Man 8 that I feel like is they didn't do enough with Duo. I mean, like, at base, you, like, fight him a couple times, he's talking, he's mad. Duo just didn't seem to do enough with him, you know? He's in the middle stage, and then he just kind of, like, disappears, and you don't see you don't see him enough, you know?
Toxin said that Duo fights Chaos in the Archie comments.
Huh.
I didn't. Interesting.
Yeah, I gotta play the Sonic Adventure game like the full through. I can't remember how it ends, man. I got to like some space station and then I just kind of stopped playing Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh wait, are you talking about the part? Oh, you played Sonic. You talking about Sonic Adventure? I thought you talking about Sonic Adventure 1. Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2. Like, I kind of like Sonic Adventure 1 more than Sonic Adventure 2, like gameplay wise, because like Sonic Adventure 1, like the zones feel a lot more open and like feel more faster paced.
Yeah.
But like with Sonic Adventure 2, like going from like a fast-paced Sonic level to all of a sudden you're playing as Knuckles with hunting for emeralds, like.
Yeah.
That just kind of just kills the pace of the game. That's couldn't really get into it. So like, that's one reason. Like, I often like go back to Sonic Adventure 1, but I don't really often go back to Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the game's seem that hard. You just have to know what to do in the game, like where to go and navigate.
My biggest gripe with Sonic Adventure 1 is the cat story because you have to like basically fish. And like the fish has, you have to like go fishing, and fishing has a very janky mechanic. So like, that's my only gripe by Sonic Adventure 1. But Sonic Adventure 2, like, that's good music, good levels, but like I love the Sonic and Tails levels or Shadow and Eggman, but I don't like the Knuckles and Rouge levels because I spent like literally hours in them. And I think you was too when I was like watching you.
I've heard people complain about Big the Cat being the most annoying part of Sonic Adventure 1. It's just like, oh gosh, I gotta slog through this, man. I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Hey Furious Maxim, I'll play your level, and then I'll play Saw's level. I haven't played his.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm oh sorry.
I'm kind of pissed off I didn't finish Toxin's Law. I hate it when I get near an end of the level and I can't finish it. Like, that's the one thing about the Mega Man bosses that always kind of gets to me, is like, you get to the boss and they're just like, some of the games are so fucking ball-blisteringly hard, you know? Like, you just want to finish the level and be done, and it's just... You get there and you have that anxiety about how bad am I gonna get beat up, you know?
Yeah, like, honestly, like, if I was to make a Mega Man boss, or, like, make, like, a Mega Man boss like Toxin was trying to do, like, I probably would go for, like, a more Gunstone Hero approach. And this is, like, kind of me, this is kind of, like, coding me, like, speaking, because, like, I can kind of see what he wanted to go for, and, like, me, I really liked it. Like, I really want to actually beat that boss, but, like, but if I was, like, coding, like, if I was, like, actually, like, coding that level, like, I'll actually make it function more like Gunstar Heroes, because, like, I feel that kind of, like, suits, like, the vibe of that fight.
Yeah.
So that way you actually kind of, like, get what you're trying to go for.
Yeah. A lot of people, I was gonna say, you know, I mean, the Mega Man games are all hard. They've always been hard. A lot of people, you know, Zelda, like I was saying about Twilight Princess, have you ever played Zelda 2 on the NES? Like an old...
Oh, yes. I got so frustrated with that game.
Now, here's the thing. How can people say that game is too hard and then say Mega Man Zero 2 is really good? Like, that just boggles my mind, because that game is not as hard as Mega Man Zero 2. Like, why did the Mega Man games get a free pass, but Zelda 2 doesn't? I've never...
Well, okay, so here's what I think would happen, right? So people first start playing Mega Man Zero 2, and then, like, for ones like me and you, like, they get frustrated, they look at a guide, and once they start looking at a guide, they're like, okay, this game is really fun, because, like, they're basically using, like, basically someone else's help to make the game more enjoyable. But in actual reality, if you look at the game objectively, and, like, look at the fact how you had to, like, use a guide in order to, like, to be able to decently beat the game, that kind of says a lot about the game.
I mean, I can't really compare them. Zelda 2 is a 1988 game. That's so old. I mean, everybody... The thing is, I hear a lot of people rage about the game, but I never hear people get mad about Mega Man, like, being a problem. Like, it's acceptable for Mega Man to be bad, but a Zelda game, you better not be, you know, too hard, so... I don't know. I mean, I don't play Zelda games anymore, but, back in the day, I was kind of a bigger Zelda player.
I remember the last Zelda game I played, and this was while I was actually going to Kansas State University, was I was actually with my roommate, and we was, like, playing, I think it was playing, like, I forgot the name of the newest Zelda game. Not Wisdom. I think it was... Oh yeah, Tears of Kingdom. Yeah, that game. Yeah, I was, like, literally trying to figure out how to beat Ganon, but, like, Ganon, like, felt like a Dark Souls fight. Like, I could never, like, figure out how to beat him. And, like, my best friend was, like, trying his best to, like, egg me on, be like, hey, Fire, here's what you have to do. Just, like, you gotta get good. And I'm like, dude, a Zelda game should not be this hard.
Get good at it? Get a better game. People keep saying, oh, you just gotta get good, man. You gotta learn how to beat the Mega Man Phoenix, whatever the Phoenix guy's name is. You gotta be good. It's not being good. That's just not fair, man. That's just dumb design. Like, that's not, like, correct design. Mega Man X6, those levels aren't well designed. They're bad. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, I'm not gonna play a game where I'm just gonna get beat up for, like, 10 lives, and then, well, you just get through it, then you learn, okay, now that's dumb. Like, that's not, you can't know what to do, because the enemies attack in such an impossibly, like, erratic pattern. There's no way to, like, see that coming. You can't, there's nothing about being good about that. You're just gonna get killed.
Yeah, that's not being good. Yeah, because, like, honestly, like, because I think, like, honestly, the way I look at it, like, what I'm saying, I look at it, like, if I honestly might consider making a Mega Man X8, God, Mop. There's, like, a lot going on my brain.
We've got so many things we want to talk about, don't we? We both.
Yeah, like, literally what happened was my hotspot went off, and, like, I was, like, so focused on, like, doing that while it seems like talking to you, and that's actually what happened to me. But basically what I'm trying to say is I might consider Mega Man X6 D-Mate to actually make the game like a, like, Mega Man X1 or 2 deal. And, like, because that game has so much potential. It just falls short of like bad level design. And, like it could be such a good game. So like,
I mean, I would say that shit. I don't know what's worse, man. 02. Well, I guess X6 is slightly worse, but there's some bad stuff in 02. I mean, there's
Zero.
just.
Okay.
I mean, they're just bad. That airship level is just atrociously bad. I mean, it looks. I don't even know if you can get through that without taking I don't know. I mean, if you kill an enemy, they respawn. Like, there's this area where there's these lasers that, like, you have to hurry through them and hit a switch. But, like, and so there's enemies in the way, and so I kill them, but then they just come back, and it doesn't make any sense. Like, shouldn't they be dead? Like, I mean, that's always been a terrible thing. One of the massive things I don't like about the Mega Man games is that enemies will respawn. But, like, why would you put that in an area where I have to run through things? Like, it works for Quick Man because you just leave the screen and never come back. But,
Yeah, honestly, like, the way... Yeah, honestly, I feel like Mega Man 02 is actually worse than Mega Man X6, because at least in Mega Man X6, like, you can at least get to the bosses and beat half of them. Like, the only issue I found with Mega Man X6 is most of the gate levels, and, like, of course, there are, like, some like, levels, the Maverick levels that, like, get me. But in 02, like, almost the entire way of Mega Man 02, like, it doesn't really feel fun, it feels tedious. Like, if you look at Harpoolia stage with, like, the crystals, like, I'm not sure you got that part in the game, but there's, like, this part in, like, Mega Man 02 where you, like, go through Harpoolia stage, and, like, it takes place in this cave, and, like, you have to, like, shoot these little gems that, like, light up your path, and, like, if you don't, and, like, you can't see it unless you actually hit the gems. If you don't, like, hit gems, then you don't know you're gonna fall into spikes or not, there's no indication, so...
Yeah, you just have to, like, know exactly what's gonna happen to you, and then just learn to get through it. I mean, it's just like, all this is really just a memorization test. You remember how many ways you get, like, F'd and then just get through it. Like, it's like then you learn what the next thing that F's you over, and then the next thing, and so on, and it's just endless. Like,
and even in, like, Fefner's stage, like, in Fefner's stage, there's a part where you have to, like, do this long jump over a large pit of lava, right? And normally that would not sound like a bad idea, but you have these little falling little, like, blocks or whatever, like, there's, like, these little hot blocks that, like, freeze, and, like, I can't recall from memory, but, like, I'm pretty sure that, like, you have a really tight window to squeeze between them and the lava, and that's just bad for the level design.
Am I going the wrong way? Where am I going? There's no map in this level. It's kind of hard for me to... I'm guessing this is where I gotta go. I don't know. Yeah, it's just bad. Like I was saying, in terms of fairness, like, I think, like I said, Yamato Man from Mega Man 6 feels like a fair boss. He's hard, but he moves in a pattern where you can see where he's going, and it's like not. You don't have to memorize the Mega Man 6 bosses. I mean, they're not creative, but they're like fair, you know, and that's fair. Most of the classic bosses are generally pretty fair. You know, I don't have too much of a problem with them. It's just guys that you don't know what they're going to do, and they do attacks that are like ridiculous to predict. Oh, there's spikes up there. I didn't see that. I guess they've always been that way. It just seems the Zero games just seem more extreme with it, like really extreme.
Yeah. Yeah, because, like, literally, even with Mega Man 03, like, there's only, like, a few bosses that are at least, like, enjoyable to actually, like, manage to be able to beat, because you have, like, a large space to actually, like, fight them in, you have more room to dodge. But, like, the ones in, like, the enclosed areas, like, you have such a tiny room to fight them in, like, yeah, that's horrible. And, like...
It's like navigating a glove box, you know? Here's my...
Yeah,
you're
fighting... Oh, God.
We're gonna fight inside the car's passengers in the backseat of a car. Like that's the close quarterness you get to dodge stuff.
Oh my God! Just imagine like you're in an action movie and you gotta fight this villain, but you're fighting him in a car seat. Like this dude has a lot of strong attacks, and like the only thing you have is your sword and like a gun that does like one thing of damage. And you got like just imagine how Zero be in a car passenger seat, like fighting like I guess I'll say that Phoenix guy. You got that Phoenix guy in all different 4 seats.
Hey Lunar, I'm just gonna read my comments here just a sec here. Hey guys, how's it going everybody? I'm gonna play Saw's level, then I'll play am I missing? I just want to get ones of everybody's level. G-Phone. I'll play Lauren's after Lunar's after. Did Lauren leave a level? I don't think Lauren did. I'll play Lunar's after Saw's, and then
Oh, he actually did mop.
He did?
Yeah, it's 571-950.
Just a sec here. 571. I'll play Saws first, then I'm gonna play Lunars. Or then I'll play Lorns and then Lunars. I think. Let's see. So many lists here. Wow, I haven't had any time to really look at my comments. Usually I'm just like looking at all of them, but yeah, I just like talking to everybody here and like rapping about all these games because I just feel like there's so much to say about them, you know, like there's endless amounts of like stuff that I could say. I mean, what do you guys think of the Mega Man Zero series, guys? Like, wasn't able to read the comments here, but do you think the games are good? Do you think they're bad? Do you think they're just like made for a certain kind of I don't know. How do you feel about each game? I thought I was able to beat 1, but I couldn't beat. I gave up on 2, and I'm not going back to it anymore. I've had enough of it. So, what do you guys think?
Which one's your favorite and why? That's what I'll ask.
Which one's You asked that, or they asked that?
No, I'm asking that in the comments. Like, which Mega Zero game is your favorite, and tell us one thing that you like about it. For me, like, my favorite is Mega Man Zero 3, but Mega Man Zero 4, like, I really like the whole crafting system. That was pretty neat.
Never touched X or Zero. Tom says he never touched X or Zero, Lord. So I wonder why the fire bosses are the worst. Yeah, fire bosses are always painful, man. Whenever you see a fire level, you just want to steer clear from it. It's like, oh gosh. This is gonna hurt because there's usually lava, there's usually that means death. Sky levels and fire levels are always scary. Water levels and forest levels are generally, like, more safe. Hey, son. Yeah. I mean, what do you guys think of the Zero game? You know, tell us your favorite one and your least favorite. And if you beat them or not, if you gave up on them. Hey, I mean, Fire, do you think people actually, like, that say their games are good, do you honestly think they've actually played through them and beaten them? I don't know if they have. Some people always say the game's good because there's a lot of people who've played it, you know? Like they've gone through the game, or they watched other people do it, so they say, it's not bad. But I don't know how many people would really sit through those games, some of them, you know?
Yeah, I'm probably like not gonna return back to Mega Man Zero 2 because like it's probably the most painful of the 4 to play. Like if I'm gonna go back to Mega Man Zero, I'm probably just gonna play 3 and 4 and call it a day.
I never sat through Sonic 06. Like I don't know how that game. I've heard it's so bad and painful to sit through from everybody. I can't imagine, you know, like the trauma that that Sonic fans go through to play that game. But have you played it, man? Like gone through the whole thing?
Oh yeah, I remember I had so many fun memories from Sonic 06, even the bad ones, because like what made that game so like bad was that it was so bad that it was funny. Like yeah. I remember coming home from like my 5th grade and like playing like Crisis City, and I remember like I kid you not, literally my uncle and my brother were, like sitting there watching me play. And like I just kept falling to like a pit like every 5 seconds because of janky car vehicle design.
Yeah, I've heard it's just like it's really awful though. Like the stages are super long and like annoying, and there's like awful rail grindings and stuff you gotta do, and it's easy to die and fall off the rails, and there's all these loading times that you gotta put up with, and it's just like a nightmare to play.
I mean, I never really had an issue with the loading times, because, like, I mean, I'm not sure, I can't really say this to other people, but I played the Xbox 360, and, like, for some reason the loading times were very quick, but, like, what got me with Sonic 06 was, like, oh, the silver fight, that one, oh my god, the silver fight. It's no use! It's no use!
It's no use! It really is bad, it's no use!
I remember, like, I think it was after you beat Wave Oto, it was after you beat the desert level, like, I got this silver,
Jesus,
and, like,
this guy's kicking my ass.
I literally could not figure out how to beat him. Like, I had to, like, go on YouTube or something, because, like, in a way, the way how to beat him is so janky, like, you have to, like, make sure there's, like, objects in the room, because, like, once Silver throws all them suckers, you can't beat him, like, you're basically dead.
Yeah.
This is the hardest Galaxy Man fight.
Yeah, he's just kicking my ass. Damn, even with Roll, he was just kicking my ass. That's right.
Yeah. But yeah, man, honestly, like, Yeah, like literally, like like I remember spending like 2 days trying to figure out how to beat Silver alone before I had to like give him go on YouTube, and then after that, like I think it was called White Acropolis. Like that level has like awful like surfing like mechanics because like the way how the game is programmed is that like you have to like move your analog stick in a direction where like you can like stay on the walls over pits. And sometimes, like, what'll happen is, like, the game will not register that you're on a wall, and it will just, like, send you to the pit, and you won't even know why. And then next thing you try again, and it works.
Yeah.
So, like, it's because the inconsistency that makes the game so bad. And, like, PO6 actually fixed it, the fan game, Sonic PO6 fixed like, a lot of issues.
Like, I think... yeah, go ahead. I was just looking at... I just want to look at... I'll play Lauren's level here.
You know, honestly, like, once I get my internet back, I might honestly go stream Sonic PO6, because, like, I'm not gonna touch Sonic 06, like, the actual official game, because, like, oh god. But, Sonic PO6, I actually have that on my laptop, so I might honestly, like, stream that someday.
Yeah. Let's stream some stuff here. I played all the Zero games. I beat them all minus 0-1. I was able to beat Phoenix, but not X. What? I beat them all minus 0-1. I was able to... Oh, you couldn't beat... I didn't find X to be that tough in the first game, but...
You? Just wait till you play Mega 03. Oh, God. Oh, freaking God. Okay, Paul, do you want me to spoil you, or do you just want to wait till you actually, like, play the game yourself?
You can tell me a little bit about it, as long as it's not, like, a big thing, I'll be okay. I don't care, it's okay, you can tell me, sure.
Okay, let's say that in Mega Man 03, in regards to Copy X...
Yeah.
He's almost the same boss fight, but he pulled Dynamo Man on him. He can heal.
Oh, God.
Halfway through the boss fight.
Oh, man, you better have 10 sub-tanks strapped to you. That's...
Man, I'm not sure how I managed to consistently beat him like 10 times, but I remember my first time playing Mega 03, like I was like almost just about to beat him, and then he just like started healing out of nowhere. And I was like, yeah, man.
Yeah. It's a nice level, I like the way this looks.
I like the cave.
Yeah,
the cave looks like a skeleton.
Crystals and stuff. It's really beautiful. Oh, it's a nice looking level. This guy's put. I always admire people who put work, like a lot of work in their level. I mean, as long as I can get through the level, like I say, I mean, the Toxin G level, I don't want to. If it's so crazy where I don't know what to do, that's kind of like that's not fun, you know. But if like as long as I can get through it, I'm happy.
Yeah, one thing I learned from like seeing like streamers play my Frostman and Bruteman level is that it's okay to like be like have an engaging level, but I learned to start trying my best to keep it short, because you make an engaging level too long,
yeah, then
like if you start dying, it's gonna start feeling more like you're in this level like a lot more longer than you need to be.
Yeah.
So
I
learned
to
start making
this
shorter
level.
levels.
Okay, man. Yeah, I'll play this anyway. But if you want to leave a level, Lauren, let me know, and I'll take a look at it.
Oh, you're not typing like the right level ID.
This is another guy, LH something, I think. I think that's who this is from.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay,
level,
sorry. Okay, I see. Yeah. Okay. It's probably because like their profile pictures look almost the same, except his is purple and Lawrence is pink. So.
I spent so long making that warehouse, that jacked up warehouse level. Like I spent a long time making that thing. I know what it's like to make long levels. But one thing I really like to do is make the level flow good. I just have to get rid of stuff like this kind of thing here, where there's tons of stuff in my way. Like I need more space to move around. That's how I like my levels. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, one lesson I learned is like to not like put a whole lot of enemies in the level, because like one thing I learned when you fight enemies is that it actually disrupts gameplay if you put too much in them, because like fighting gets boring really quick. So to keep the level flowing, it's always best to put less enemies in a section.
Yeah.
And just like put more platforming challenges. Don't require a whole lot of thinking.
Yeah, exactly, man. Like that's the thing about 02 that annoys me, is that every stupid ass jump you make, there's an enemy like right by there, ready to knock you in a pit or like attack you. It's just like obnoxiously. You get so many enemies in your face that are around you. I just want to like have a nice big open room like this to run around in and kind of like enjoy where I'm at. Like there's a circus level or like a amusement park level in Mega Man Zero or ZX. I really like the way that is. I like that large area I get to move in. That's really nice, you know.
Oh yeah. The ZX series has really good open levels. Like honestly, like I think my favorite level in Mega Man ZX has to be I'm trying to gather my thoughts real quick. I think it has to be the ice level. Like the first ice level, that's probably like my favorite. I'm not sure if you remember playing that one, but like just like the music, like the gimmicks, because you have to like break blocks and like there's like so much to explore in that level. Like that's a perfect example of what the X Games should have been like, or how they should have like improved. Like that should have been like Mega Man X4 sort of deal.
Careful. I'm having more. I guess that's because I'm recording this lot. Let's see.
Dang, I have to go back and rewatch the stream because like, there's so many good levels in this stream.
Yeah, there's a lot of good. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff. I guess I'm having trouble because I'm not. Can I get these items? You're just teasing me with these things, huh? There's no way to get them.
Yeah.
Just teasing me. It's a tease. Okay.
Wait, Mob, have you ever used a fake Eddie in your level or an anti-Eddie?
I don't think I ever have actually. I never felt the need to do that. They have a lot of
Same.
health and they take forever to kill. I don't like that. Like I mean, some of them. I think that's annoying. Like, it would be okay if they died in a few hits, but they take like 20 hits to kill to bring them down. It's just like, what's the point, you know?
Yeah, I'll say out of all like the levels I made Mega Maker, I don't think I ever used a fake anti-Eddie or a fake power-up because like I mean, I guess you could do it for like the sake of like nostalgia, but like it literally doesn't make any sense, and like I don't really see a reason that you tease the player. Like it just disrupts gameplay, so why even put it in there? So that's my line.
No, it's just they have too much health, Eddies. They just have a little bit too. It takes too long to kill them, and you don't get the item, and it's just too obnoxious.
Oh yeah, did you know that? Oh, okay.
Anything that slows me down, like I gotta remove it if it's like stopping you from having fun, or there's something that's too much. I mean, challenge. I guess I do want a little bit of challenge, but it can't be too obnoxious. You know, it can't like stop you from moving at all. Like,
Oh yeah, just out of curiosity, man. Do you look? So like, whenever you make your open levels, like, do you look at any official games, any official Sega Genesis games or any like games or like indie games or whatever to like kind of get some sort of reference to how to like do something or whatever?
Yeah, I look at games. I look at like Sonic games and other games and try to like emulate them and I gotta hurry. Oh wow, that's hard. I gotta move fast there.
Oh, this kind of reminds me of Flame Stag. Yeah. Oh, this is fun, but like, yeah, this is totally Flame Stag right here.
Wow, it's pretty fast lava there. Yeah, I look at levels all the time, man. I look at like lots of stuff to make levels. I try to find out what's comfortable, what's not. I always want my weapons to kill the enemies in like 1 or 2 hits. Like I try to avoid, you know, I like to drop boxes on guys just to have them die really quickly, you know, and like keep the place going. If anything that slows you down, I just get rid of it. All right, I revamped. I spent so much time on that, like I said, that warehouse level because I just kept revamping things to make the levels open and just make it fun to go back to play. Like if you make a level that's really fun. And you're just like enjoying it, and you keep going back to it, that's a good sign, you know what I mean? That means other people are gonna like it. If you make a level that's really slow and you don't want to go back to it, then yeah, it's not people probably aren't gonna want to play it either. So that's how I see it.
Yeah, because like to me, in my opinion, what makes open levels more difficult to make is like keeping like each like part of it engaging. Like for instance, with this level I'm watching right here, like how you have to like go on these little small platforms to like transverse, like instead of having this just like flat. Like I struggle with that because like what happens for me is that whenever I try using a tile set, like it'll look so weird and I have the urge to want to tweak it because like I want to make the level look pretty. But then each time I do that, it takes me like an extra hour to actually like tweak the section. So I just like ultimately I just ended like scrapping the idea and going with a different sort of like level section.
Yeah, I think I'm losing my vision. I'm losing my vision making levels because I'm just like so detailed and like thorough with every little jump. Like, is this jump good? Is this jump bad? Is this one too far, too wide? You know.
Yeah, I don't think I ever asked you, but how long do you usually take to like make open levels?
Oh boy, those open ones that I made with like that very high thing. Those
Yeah.
can take like 8 hours or so. I don't know. They take a long time because I'm like always trying to
Yeah.
like. I mean, it varies, but the 1 hour challenges sometimes I make like those don't take long, but I'd say around average probably about 4 hours, maybe a little more.
Like 4 hours straight, or 4 hours like in like you like go you build for some time, then you take a break, then you go back to it.
Sometimes, man, I just stay up all night long and they go through the whole level. Like, there were times, right, with those reviews, I would just be up all night long. So I could be up for like 8 hours just making a level sometimes. Like, crazy amount of time, maybe 6 hours. Pretty, like, hardcore.
Yeah, because the reason why it takes so long, well, not with the Proxima stage, but with Brute Man and like Demolition Man, why it takes so long with those levels, because like, what'll happen is I'll try looking at like so what'll happen is I'll be in the middle of building something, right, and then an idea will pop in my head. I'll be like, oh, I remember this one somewhere.
Yeah.
So then I'll start like trying to look on YouTube to see like what sort of game like did what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
But like, what'll happen is I won't be successful for like 2 or 3 hours, that eventually I get bored,
Yeah.
and I was like burnt out, and I'll just have to like retry again like another day. I become disengaged.
Yeah.
And like seeing levels like this and Neo Cutmans is what like kind of like re-burns my drive, because like if you sit me down and have me level design a level for like 8 hours, like I will become so bored quickly that I just like will burn out and probably not touch Mega Maker in like 2 weeks. That's how bad it gets for me.
Yeah, you don't want to overdo it like too fast. Like, you don't want to like put too much, you're just gonna get worn out. Like, the thing is though, I feel like if I stop making a level and like I like take my foot off the gas pedal, I lose my momentum and then I lose the creativity behind it.
Same.
That's Fire Sawdust, Pedro. He's co-commenting with me.
Oh, hi Tom.
Tom's asking, or Pedro was
Wait,
asking.
did it just start hearing my voice? I'm surprised.
I don't know, maybe he just came in, but he's not. What was I saying again?
Oh yeah, something about like taking your foot off the gas when making a level. Like you
Oh
just,
yeah,
lose
like I feel
creativity.
like if I don't finish the level in, well, I'm having trouble. I feel like if I don't finish the level in like one sitting, I'll just kind of like forget about it, you know? And,
Yeah.
that's not good. Like, or I won't have the same creative drive that I have, so I have to like kind of this is nifty. I have to get it done in like one sitting. You know what I mean? I have to kind of like finish the thing, and I just get that drive, and I get like possessed, and I'll just like stand there and just like, oh, I gotta do, or just sit there and just like, I gotta do this. I'm so transfixed. But
Yeah, I feel you on that, man.
nice
Like
level.
for me, like
LJ27.
like for me, I get the most productive whenever I'm at work, because as a sub, like you literally don't have much to do other than to watch the kids.
Yeah.
And like unless you actually have a lesson plan to actually like make sure the kids are like you like get like to pull kids aside or like do some sort of like mini lesson. Like you basically just like sit on your computer and just like do nothing. And so like I'll literally be at my computer like watching Mega Man 11 videos and like doing some like level design on like Brute Man stage or Demolition Man stage. And then like after I get done with work, I was like be so ready to like make some more progress, but then I just burn out.
Yeah. Good to have more Mega Man YouTubers, people talking. Yeah, man, I like to invite other guys like Oscar. I was going to invite him. It'd be fun to talk to him. I don't know. It'd be kind of weird to hear people's voice. You know, you don't know how they sound, but it'd be kind of cool, you know?
Have you played those Mega Man DX levels yet?
Is this DX? Oh my God.
Yep. Apparently, a remake of his like original like his one of his first level packs. Like I think it was like back in 2019 or something. But
Yeah.
like I see his videos on it. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I haven't touched them yet, really. I'm gonna play. Hey, I should play your Demolition. You said Demolition Man's done, or what was the one you just put out, Fire?
Oh, Brute Man.
Yeah, I should play. Well, no, we already played Brute Man.
Oh yeah. You ever played Crossmoon, right?
Yeah, I already played Frost Woman. We played Frost,
Yeah.
Brute. So, Salt, is she
I'm-
done?
Nope. I mean, I can probably like go ahead and see what I have of Demolition Man stage so far, but there are a couple unfinished sections, but like I may make just a little more progress on Salt Woman, so that way hers is a little bit more playable. Cause like I actually kind of like Salt Woman's stage. I like her stage more than like the other two.
Good to see more Mega Man YouTubers. Jeez. think about the previous comment you posted? Imagine if there's a Fan Game Awards in real life similar to the official, original, the Game Awards. Yeah, man, that would be awesome if we had that. I don't know where I would stand or where Fire would stand or where we'd all stand with it, but I think we'd do pretty good. That would be fun to see. I mean, we've had other people. I do reviews, guys. I'm sure most of you guys have seen my reviews that I post, and I try to give scores to things. You know, that's the closest I think we get that I know of that people have been reviewing. But yeah, I would totally be by that. Like, I'm sure there'd be like a lot of arguing and things like to make a good Mega Man Maker levels. Like they were like the 5 guys judging things. I don't know how mine would be like. What are those guys' names? Fire, like guys that I know. Ace Spark was one.
Yeah, I know Flash and Drive. You have like, yeah, I forgot some of the guys' names.
Ryu, there's like a Ryushin, I think, or Shin Ryu.
Oh yeah, Shin Ryu.
I like his reviews. He's pretty good.
Yeah, I remember him because he actually played Mega Man X Remix, that fan game that I used so much about.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I like heard about him, and then like I heard that he was like one of the commentators. I was like, oh dang. Yeah, he's very mature in his reviews, and like he doesn't like just straight up just give you evaluation. He actually like tells the reason why you got this sort of score.
Yeah, he's got solid take on stuff. I think he's pretty accurate. I just he doesn't sugarcoat stuff. I like that.
I still listen to you. I'm just like ooh yeah, I might do some tweaks here already. Yeah, I might honestly like. I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna return back to text editing because like. Now that we have decorations, like, I don't really feel the need to unless there's some text edits that actually have some, like, statues things or whatever, but I might change the water. I'm gonna change the water here. I'm gonna...
I don't know.
Yeah, now that we got...
What?
Go ahead. No, I was gonna say, like, now that we got, Burstman's little water here, like, I might as well go and get rid of, like, the generic, I think I have a Yamato Man water. I might use
I love Yamato Man's water. I think he's got one of the best waters in the Mega Man Maker. Some waters I never use, like Iceman's water. I don't really use it much, and I think there's a couple others I never use. I don't really like.
I'm still listening to you.
I don't really like Heat Man's lava. I think that's a little bit ugly. I always used Sword Man's lava because his lava looks really nice. Like Sword Man's does, and Magma Man's looks pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Fire Man's is pretty good.
I like Shadow Man because like his combination of what you call it, Phase Red and of like red and black. I think that's good. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I like Swordman's lava. I don't think. Do you think have they skipped the lava in the Mega Man series?
Dude, what skipped the lava?
Yeah. I think they got all the lavas from the Mega Man series in there.
Yeah, we got tons of lava now, man. We need what do we need more of that are like, I guess we need solid colored backgrounds, dang it. Like, we don't have any of those solid color. I can't even get the ice on the stupid thing. Gosh, Freeze Cracker is a way better weapon than the ice. I couldn't get the ice on there. I'm trying to freeze the stupid thing.
I'm still here, buddy. Oh, can you still hear me well?
I hear you, man.
Okay, sweet.
I was just trying to freeze the stupid the lava with the Freeze Cracker, and I can't get it to go down to hit the thing, and...
I'm getting ready to check stream here in a hot bit. I did like a little decoration details on my Saltman stage where like I replaced the water with Burstman, but like I did this cool little effect where it kind of like, you know how you go on the shores and like how if you try to look underneath the water, like you don't really see like the little poles of the platforms. You see more of the shadows. If you look at it from like a certain angle. That's kind of what I did here.
Yeah. See, this is something I would play test right here. Like, just being able to shoot the ice down. I'd say to myself, could a normal player be able to get the ice down, or is there like annoying stuff in the way that stops me from doing it? And if there is, I need to remove that. And I would like correct something like that. Again, it's such a small detail, but it's big. You know, it's a big thing because people will try to do that. You're seeing what they're gonna try to do to what makes sense, you know. And if something's like too hard to do, I correct that. Like that's an example right there.
Yeah, I agree, man. Like they always say that less is more, and small things add up really quickly.
They do.
think I can go for yeah, I'll go for a brown background.
Are you making the level right now?
Just tweaking it. I'm just like changing decorative details. And I might scale. Like I don't really know, man. Like I mean, I might go into new level now, but like I kind of feel like this. I kind of feel like the linear, like you know how like in some Mega Man games you start like going straight linear like forward for like 5 or 6 screens straight.
Yeah.
Like I don't think that's really. I don't think that gets kind of. I think that kind of gets a little repetitive. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking about making some adjustments to like kind of like maybe we go up some upward some or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to like avoid long stretches of doing like one way, you know, that can get kind of like you gotta have a little bit of vertical and like horizontal, or vertical and upward and downward, so, you know, things to mix the level up or it gets a little bit, a little repetitive.
Yeah, it gets repetitive really fast. Hang on a second here.
Oi, that's a long one. So yeah.
Alright, let's check stream. Oh! This level.
Frontier DX Waste Disposal Plan. That was a good level, Lunar. Sun, I think Sun put a level down. Did he put one in there?
Yeah, I think he did.
Where is he?
I can't remember which one though.
Here it is, I found it. 5738.
I'll take it.
Let's see what the most popular levels are right now. I think my level is like one of the... Yeah, I'm like a number 2. Look at that, man. Wow. I'm feeling good looking at that. You got... Making me feel... I'm like... Yeah, 66. Acid Erosion. I'll play that another time. You guys have already seen that level before. I love it. I mean, I don't want to brag about my levels, but...
Yeah, I mean, Astro Girls wasn't really that, I'm not gonna say bad, like, it was a good level, but, like, I don't really think it was, like, that unpleasant. Like, I think it was a pretty solid level.
Which level?
It is like the Astro Girls level.
You mean Orbital Girl?
Yeah, Orbital Girls, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, I can see people wouldn't like the fact that they force you to use weapons in the beginning. That's a little... I don't know. It's like you start the first screen and there's a bunch of guys. It was to kind of show off the like how strong the weapons were, but I can tell that's probably not the best way to start the first level of a screen, you know? Like you want to start with like a little bit of openness. So but I still like using the weapons. I still think it's like a better level than a lot of the other stuff I've made. I think it's a better level than a lot of things, but I mean, I think the warehouse levels are probably the best ones I've made so far. Those 2 warehouses and just...
Yeah, honestly, like, I feel like levels where you kind of have some sort of structure are usually the best because, like, they're usually a little more fast when they get through. I swear I've seen something. Hold on, give me a second here, buddy. Just kind of like looking at this.
Yeah. Yeah, lower
we keep going down.
Other levels.
Yeah, I kind of agree with this. I'm just gonna change this going down bit right here.
Gosh, Mega Man 9's weapons are so good. I mean, Mega Man 9, as much as like crap I give the game, I mean, I love the weapons. They're just so. I can see why people love it too. They are really good.
Yeah, like honestly, like I think probably the most useful one is probably Plug Ball, but everything else is not really. It's actually pretty solid.
Yeah, all the other weapons are good. Plug Ball, the only weapon I don't like. They're all really great. I mean, the Black Hole Bomb is amazing. Jewel Satellite's amazing. Hornet Chaser's awesome. They're all fun to use. They're just great. It's like Mega Man 8 has good weapons too. Like, I don't agree with Nico how he said they all do the same. Like, you know that guy Nico Evaluates. He'll like talk about weapons and stuff. I don't agree with him on 8. I think 8 has some good stuff that like it has a purpose. You know, like especially in Mega Man Maker, it's really fun to like see the different weapons. You know, I don't.
Honestly, the weapons work for the game that they were built for, but in Mega Maker, like it's kind of like a hit or miss sort of deal.
Yeah, I mean, there's some weapons clearly the what is it, the Thunder or the Scramble Thunder from Mega Man 11. That's like way better than the Plug Ball from 9. Like that's there's just something that's superior. The two, I mean, the Bubble Lead is, I mean, the Ice Wave is better than the Bubble Lead or the Search Snake. It's just flat out better. It's more powerful. No reason to use it. Plus, it unfreezes lava. I mean, it's always, of course, it's just the situation you're in, but there are weapons that are things better. I don't think Gyro Attack's a great weapon, honestly. It's kind of slow. I mean, it's better than nothing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't really like gyro attack. Like I think it's probably one of the most underused weapons. Well, one of the most underused weapons in Mega Maker, and it makes sense because like literally like I think it only does like 2 damage, but like the weapon is so slow and you have to like carefully aim it. Like it's yeah, man.
I love this music, by the way. Crystal Man's theme, it just goes with everything.
Oh yeah. I actually like the Sega Genesis / Sequel Wars version of the track. It sounds really smoothing.
I haven't heard that. I haven't. Are they gonna come out with that soon? That game?
Probably not soon. But as far as the track should be up on this channel now. But as far as like the phase, the game itself, like yeah, I don't know, man.
I mean, it just fits with every theme. The Crystal Man is like, it's mysterious, it's curious, it's just a good, I just love it. I just think it never feels like it's out of place in any theme. It's like Guile's theme from Street Fighter 2. It just goes with everything, you know?
Dang. Oh yeah, I remember, like, I haven't touched Street Fighter in ages. Like, I haven't touched the game in a while. Like, I remember the last one I played was, I think it was Street Fighter 6 or, no, Street Fighter 4 for the, Nintendo 3DS, I think, or something. That was it, because it was so popular.
I am in deep trouble here. Oh no! I don't know how I was gonna get out of that one.
Oh my god, you sound so like dude. Honestly, have you ever thought of becoming a theater actor or like a movie star actor or something?
No one's ever asked me about it, but why?
Well, cause like, dude, like sometimes I feel like you can honestly get like different like you can actually like voice act so many different people, like the Japanese people we were talking about earlier, and like Clement or something, or like
I like languages, man. I mean, I don't know. No one's ever. I don't know. That's an idea. Being in these plays. If they offered me a Mega Man and English voice acting, I'd totally take it. I'm sure there'd be like a ton of guys that would want to take that role for the English thing, but
honestly, I can kind of see you being like kind of like more of like an adult version of Mega Man. Like, you know, like how like Mega Man is portrayed in like America. He's all like big and buff.
Yeah.
And like, I can imagine like, I wonder like, how is Roll portrayed to Americans?
How's Roll portrayed?
Yeah, how is she portrayed?
Like some athletic Tom girl, I guess. She's like taller. Like, you know, they always make the Japanese characters look cuter. They give them like chibi eyes and make them look like they're like 8 years younger than they are. I'm guessing Rock and Roll are both like 15 years old, or they're supposed to be adolescents. Like, that's what they're like. The American version makes them look that way, and they kind of, I guess, would seem typical for them. Some junior high kids or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, man, but I know it's a lot with Japanese anime, especially. Is like they make a lot of blonde-haired girls like more like country, like American like country girls. Like, I just noticed that a lot when it comes to like females in like anime or video games.
Yeah,
at least the blonde-haired one.
Blonde-haired girls are a lot more attractive, well, in my opinion, or slightly more. They're noticeable more attractive, in my opinion, than brunette girls. People can disagree with me on that, but you know, it's easy for a guy to identify with a blonde girl. Like for us Americans, like if you put a Japanese girl with a kimono and like called her like, you know, Tsuchikari or something, or Inari, you know, we wouldn't identify with them as much as like a blonde girl that's like easy for, you know. Of course, guys are gonna like looking at Roll. I mean, they're, you know, it's identifiable. She looks good. So
yeah, I might honestly send you like another version of this level in the future, but I'm just gonna send you Salt Woman. I just made some like tweets to her stage.
How long have I been playing this level? I've been playing forever.
Yeah, you've been playing it for a while.
Jeez, these levels are long. I don't even know whose level I'm playing anymore. I don't even know where I'm at. Whoa.
You know, why don't I go and give you? I'm gonna give you some of my newer levels actually. I'm gonna give you some of my.
I really like doing art, man. Just to be honest with you, like I see myself as an artist, but I don't draw like that great. But I mean, it's just fun to draw these characters. Like, it's fun to make those like result screens and the endings of them. Like having Grenade Man getting boxes dropped on him. I thought that was pretty amusing at the end.
Yeah.
I don't like I like the music I use for that. I like the ending theme with that rock and roll as she's sitting on that like boxes with him. But the music for that level sounds pretty bad. The one I put in, it sounds like some weak Chinese kind of music, and I don't like it. You know, I didn't mean. I was originally going to use like a heavier metal song because you know it's like a heavy warehouse, but I just somehow lost the file, and I put this just pathetic. It just doesn't. That's the thing. If the music, that's the thing about the music in these games. Even Mega Man Zero 2 is a tolerable game because the music is so good. Like it's really good, you know.
Yeah, I really like the music in Mega Man Zero series. Like I'm honestly considering like feel like a little Sega Genesis soundtrack of them. But if you actually listen to like their songs without like the filters of the Game Boy Advance, they sound so much better as like a rock band or something. And I think we honestly talked about it. Where like imagine us as like at like a drop like party, and like this person's playing like Mega Man 03 Nothing Beats, or like the Mega Man 02 boss music or Departure or something. Like that would be really funny.
Yeah.
Like to watch.
No, Mega Man Zero. I just telling the guys it's got great music. Finally, oh jeez, it's a long level. It's got great music, and that's the thing. It's like it's almost like worth playing the game just for the music. Even though the games, some of the level designs are terrible, the music is so good that I can just sit there and listen to it while I'm dying a bunch of times. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sending you like five little alphas for you to try out, see what you kind of think about them. Yeah, I might honestly go and start with Demolition for a bit, and it's like I might honestly move on to their stages, kind of like add some more love in them, so I can get these levels around a little more faster. But
just gotta do this, I have to figure it out.
Oh, that looks like a hard boss fight. Those little crystal droppers and Crescent Man, that's kind of hard.
Well, you know what they say? We always got a broom. We got a broom to beat them up. That's the best way. That's the best way when you don't know what to do.
Yeah, that's the one thing I really like playing as Roll. Is Roll can like I noticed with bosses, like you can like hit them through the invincibility frames. Like, did you notice that?
Yeah, you can. She pierces shields. She's by far the best character of the four. It's crazy good.
Yeah, because I think you saw it in the last stream, but I was like attempting to do a little fast kill with Roll, where like you like you first use the weakness of the boss, but then immediately switch to your broom and start like adding on bits of extra damage, and then switch back to the weakness to kind of like fast kill them. Cause like that's something that Roll has advantage over with like over the other characters, is that they can't fast kill bosses, but Roll can.
Yeah. Roll's my girl. I love Roll. I love us. Let's see. Lauren, let me play one of yours. I'll get to Lunar's.
I just sent you my I just sent it over to your email.
What was it?
The levels.
Oh. Shoot, hang on a sec here.
Oh no, you're good.
I just want to play some of these guys. I want to like play everyone's levels and talk to the people in the comments. You know, I can show them off.
Yeah, I agree with Lauren here.
He's put a lot of levels out.
Base is better for platforming, but Roll is better for combat. I agree with that.
Yeah, I don't know. Another thing is Roll's movement, and again, I said this before, it just feels a little bit more smooth. I don't know what it is, but it just slightly more, you get more floatiness when she jumps, it feels like, and so I play her for that reason. I think I played this actually a long time ago, Lauren, these levels. I think I did, a while ago, maybe even remade them. But yeah, Roll's just floatiness is just really... God. Hits like this. I take that back what I just said. Plus, Beat's better than Rush. Like, there's no reason I would want to use Rush over Beat. You know? Like...
Yeah, I agree with you, man. Yeah, that's... Honestly, like, if I was to actually make a game of Roll, like, I would honestly make it like a big powerhouse, and like... The only disadvantage I would give her is like over platforming, because like I mean Mega Man has more mobility and like so does Roll, but like Roll can like she only has slight disadvantages over like the other characters, but like overall she's going to be probably like the most preferred character to play as because of how strong she is, and she can dodge Roll. Yeah, she's broken.
Guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe. And more subscribers, you'll get to see more of these updates. Like I have not. God, I made a lot of reviews. I didn't get very many subscribers on my channel. I made like tons of reviews. And I don't know. I'm just talking about myself all the time with this, but I was hoping more people would be like watching this stuff because I care. And
Same.
I guess.
Yeah, cause I think like like I know it's like that's like a lot of like the Mega Maker streamers like I think you only really get a whole lot of viewers depending on which day you stream. But like if you just stream like let's say you stream every day, like you're gonna notice that 2 of those days you get the most views, but everything else is kind of just like dead.
Yeah, I mean, I just like I don't know, like I like to have all the guys who subscribe to these other like Neo Cut. I mean, I like to have other people who watch mine too and subscribe, so I can show off my levels to you guys. And Fire too, subscribe to his channel because he's showing off his music and his stuff. So yeah.
Oh yeah. I also made a second channel. I think it's called Wet Warmer or something. But like it's basically where it's basically like a channel dedicated to me only like making music. Yeah. I just uploaded that Sky Skivers theme.
Look at it here soon. Oh, these jumps are just tough.
Let's see what's going on. Oh yeah. This level kind of reminds me of like level from Make a Good Mega Man level 3. Like I forget the name of that level with that those little like hornets or like yeah I think it was about hornets or something. But that's what this level kind of reminds me of.
I'm so glad they fixed Hyper Bomb in this game. It's so much better. Like it's such a good weapon to have. Like look at how much damage it does. It's perfect.
Yeah, it has a wider range. It also has a wider range too.
This really is the best fan game. Like with all Mega Man, this is the best. I mean, I can't stop playing this. Like you know, like I went back to you know the X Maker and yeah, it's good, but this is just like so. Yeah, just all the weapons, man. They all to try out. I don't think I'm gonna stream. I don't think I'm gonna stream the Rock and Roll game. I thought about doing that.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, Rock and Roll, like, I would say, like, my second time playing the game, like, I didn't really spend a whole lot of depth while having, like, I didn't even have the level design memorized. But that Ghost Woman stage, man, I'm not sure how I managed to have fun the first time around, but, like, I was trying to beat her stage, and I just kept dying. Like, there's so many, like, instant kills that, like, are unfair. And, like, I just stopped. Well, I mean, I think I actually beat the game. But I didn't have to record it.
Yeah.
I'm right there, Pedro.
Just looking at what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just, the thing is, with some of these games, I worry I die so much, and then I'd get angry, and then, like, I don't want to, like, be mad at the, you know, the game and complain. So I'm just kind of careful. Like, I'm glad I didn't stream this. Oh, this is Mega Man 10's theme. I have it replaced for another. That's why nothing's playing. You know, I was glad I didn't stream the Zero games. I knew I would have been too angry if I'd streamed them, and people wouldn't want to watch that. I don't want to, like, yell and get mad, you know? It's not cool to, like, complain at levels, but unless you're reviewing, then you can, like, talk as bad as you want on it, but...
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
People don't want to watch a guy die and get pissed off.
Yeah, I think... Mega Man Zero 2, like, I mean, Mega Man Zero 1, like, look at some of the most deaths because that first boss, but, like, Mega Man Zero 2, like, you're guaranteed to die a lot in your first playthrough because, like, there's no, like, with Mega Man Zero 2, like, they're, like, how should I say, like, they're newbies, like, gloves are off, so they don't really make it, like, a smooth transition to that game. So, like, if you're, like, a first-time player, like, there's no, like, mercy, you're just gonna die.
Let me check something here. Just one sec. See if you got the level here. New alphas. Boil Man, Altitude Man, Chip Man, Salt Woman, Color Woman. Which one should I put download? Salt Woman? Or which is the one that's most complete?
The one that's most complete, I'll probably say Salt Woman. But if I was to recommend one, I'll say Color Woman.
Color Woman?
Actually, Color Woman should be complete, actually. Like, it should start out as the new version, but then it's gonna immediately go straight into the older version of the level. But I don't think you ever played her stage, though, her original stage.
What do I put in here? Shortcut to levels, is that where I put it? Yeah. Little mountain fortress, little mountain fortress. Little this, little that, big this, big mountain, little mountain.
Oh, man.
They're coming up with levels like that, right? Alright, let me, see if I can load the level here and go back to where I was.
My hotspot keeps turning off here.
And bless you again, Fires.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with me. I think I have a little bit of a sore throat, but I'm probably not sick, just... not sure what's happening.
Alright, let me take a look here. Levels. Where is it? Color Woman. Let's try Color. I want to try Salt Woman. I like the Salt Woman stage that you made.
Thanks. Yeah, I might honestly go for more of a Bubbleman EX stage starting with hers, cause like I try to go for I think for Saltman, I'm trying to go for more of a Bubbleman and a little bit of Toadman, but I might honestly just resort to just like going straight Bubbleman. So
just look correct.
I'm actually
the way it is right here, this version.
I can't see.
Oh, I'm just in the starting area here. I'll just play it.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of ideas built in for later levels, so I can't wait to get around to them. Especially Bubbleman.
I'll just play this through once and then I'll go back to playing. I'm gonna play for another half hour. Well, maybe a couple, a few more levels, and I gotta do some stuff. But I just want to play. I just like talking, man. I just like going on here and just like talking to everybody and like people to see these levels and see what they think,
Same here, and I like hearing your opinions on Mega Man ZX, Mega Man ZX 02 and 01, because like it brought back so many memories when I played it, and I was like, dude, because I already knew he was gonna show that middle of the Mega Man 02. I knew he was gonna get busted with that, cause like that was just bad level design.
Love that intro, how he showed that you got the color things like spinning. That's cool.
Yeah, because I got that from Mega Man 4, because like how they always like have the boss intro with like the colors showing. Like I thought that was pretty cool. So I tried my best to mimic that. And like, I'm pretty sure that once I finish my level pack, I think like Neo Cutman's gonna do a full-on playthrough of it. Because like, I think a lot of people are gonna prefer playing Classic Mode over Remix, because like Classic Mode is your traditional 8 Robot Masters. Then you get like a different change of formula. You don't like go do Fortress stages. You just do these little weird stages and you fight Dr. Wily.
Yeah.
But like, so with Remix, you got like 24 like different stages and stuff, and like I think that's what turns a lot of people away from like the game. In my opinion, well, from my level pack.
I'm gonna do a full playthrough of it, dude. When you're done with it, I'm definitely gonna be playing it and streaming it. Like I'm gonna,
honestly, like,
oh shoot, man. That's the one thing you gotta worry about with the that weapon. It's not good for attacking enemies. It's really not. I'm
trying to think what I can't see, so I mean
I might move these frogs a little bit closer to the thing so they kind of appear at a not a big deal, but if they can appear just before you jump, that can be a bit of an annoyance.
Yeah, originally I had those little ladybug guys in there, but like I took them out because it didn't really make a whole lot of sense to like put them in, so I just like decided to do a whole like Bubbleman thing.
I like the checkpoint, so that's good that you got the enough ones there. What was I saying? Yeah, your level pack. I mean, I'll play through the whole thing when you're done. I'm gonna do like a I'll do a huge stream of it. I wish people would do a stream of the Gloom City. I wish Neo Cutman would do the Gloom City stages, like a stream of it. He never. There was a guy called Cesar Resek or something. He was like, he reviewed some levels or played levels. I don't know where he went to, but he did like a full playthrough of the Gloom City pack that I made, and I was like, yeah, man, that was awesome. It's 1.7, so it's really old, and so I can see people maybe not wanting to play it again.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I'm actually gonna like go back and play some of your older levels once like go online again, cause like I gotta go back and like play like cause like I think it's been like over a year since I actually like went on Mega Maker and actually like played levels in my free time outside of the streaming. But when I go back, I'm definitely gonna like play your levels though in my off time, just like do what I used to do like years ago.
I like the platforms that you have here. I think these are pretty well spaced. Not too many. You got water, it's good.
Yeah, I might honestly remove those bat enemies. Like I just saw it, but I'm gonna remove those bat enemies because I don't really make sense to keep. And like as you're like seeing here, I was trying my best to go for like a genuine mini man, or like I think I was going for a Toadman like stage and like section, but I was like, I might change that, but that's kind of a little bit too boring. Because you already like do. Because like you already did like a whole lot of water platforming in those like sections before, so I thought just like why not just do like a little simple little like straightforward platforming, and then you get to the boss. And
you said Color.
I really like
Color Woman's almost done.
Yeah, I think it is done. Like, I think you should be able to play through it, but it's not like, it's kind of weird. It's kind of like 20% done, but as soon as you finish that 20%, like the other 80% is like the 1.7 version of the stage.
Let's see here.
But I just want to see I just want to see how you think about the visuals though. That's why I recommend it.
All right. Got the same. Well, you stop the weapon. You start off the weapons here. I don't have to gather them and shoot. So yeah, these are the 8 weapons we'll be using then through all the levels.
Yep. Originally, Shipman had like Lee's shield, but I got rid of it because it didn't really make a whole lot of sense for him. So
the only weapon that will kill the spines that you put is the pile driver. The other ones I don't think kill them. Maybe they don't. I don't think
they should. I think
Crash Bomber should kill them. It's a mistake in the game. They didn't, because Crash Bomber kills them in the second game. It kills those like little what are those guys with those rubber cap tire guys? Yeah, I like the colors. I like the colors here, man. This is pretty nice.
Color Woman.
I like the colors. How do I get
Actually,
through
this stage is actually inspired by I think there's this level in Sonic Heroes called Casino Parkway. That's what this level is kind of inspired off of. So this level is meant to be more of like just like a fun little like straightforward. Okay, so it's not finished. Okay, so so I did get rid of that part. Okay.
Yeah, I can't get through this area or up above.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Most of the whole
Because
level.
that's it for the alpha. Because like I thought I kept the part in where you go to like the little like pinball section because you're supposed to go through this little like this little glass like little like hallway, then it takes you to this little pinball room. But I guess I must have got rid of it because like
we can go this way. I'll play it once it's like completely done. I'm gonna go back to playing other levels, but yeah. I like the color or the graphics, the colors, man. They look good. So yeah.
Yeah, this I'll say this like in your free time, just like take a look at it. Just like if you get bored, just like play it, take a look at it, whatever. Or like heck, I can give you permission, man. But just like tweak my levels if you feel like it, and just like I'm not sure how to say it, but like that's the one thing I really like about Mega Maker and like some other like websites like Scratch or like Roblox. Is that whenever you source code your like stuff you create, you allow people to actually make tweaks, and like that ability to actually add on your ideas to someone else's is actually something I like. So that's why I say like you feel free to like tweak it or whatever if you feel like it.
Oh yeah, totally. I totally do that. I was gonna say.
Just imagine someone does like a Ringman a Ringman cross Junkman stage. That would be very interesting.
I love junkyards. Yeah, junkyard stages are always cool. So many crop things that you can mix together. Like mixing I don't know. Junkyards are good. Anything junk can always go in any stage. You can put junk.
I agree. Like honestly, like I always like the stages that are kind of bizarre. Like I remember I pitched this idea of a volcano carnival, to where you have this carnival, but it takes place at a volcano. Like there's not a whole lot of instant deaths. They're just like there's a bunch of like little like steam things and like it's kind of bizarre. And that's what I love. That's what I love about levels like those.
An amusement park underwater, a water amusement. Yeah, anything goes, man. That's the beauty of these games. Like anything goes. The construction, you can just make up whatever you want, man. You can make a level about toilets and bathrooms, like toilet tanked up toilet trouble or something, you gotta jump over toilets and stuff, and there's like I don't know what they'd put in the toilet. That'd be kind of gross, but like I made a farm girl up level, so you could make I don't know a level with about horses or whatever. I don't know,
Honestly, do you think I should have spin upon the idea on Fruitman stage when you take on Hardman in the bathroom? I thought that was pretty funny.
Or he's busting up toilets and things.
It's like make a level called Megman goes to a gym shower, and like you do like this little mini level platforming, and then the final boss is Hardman in a shower.
Hey Chris.
And the way to beat him is you have to like I don't know, you have to do something to beat him.
You gotta like turn the shower on or something to like burn his ass or something. I don't know. It'd be pretty fun.
Yep.
Oh, shit, it fell. Yeah, it'd be fun to put I mean, you could make up like I made a level called the Cookie Store where there's like little cookies that Roll can eat, and like you get hungry and stuff, and you can like run out of life with it, but then you gotta eat more cookies. It's pretty fun.
Oh man.
When I was a little kid, I always thought the Mega Man energy pellets looked like cookies, like a big, you know, the big chocolate chip butter cookies, kind of. Let's see if I can get a picture of it. Next time we see an energy pellet, I'll say what I mean. They look like cookies.
So yeah, like even like when you shoot, like I forget which Mega Man game it was. It was Mega Man 3 to 4, like it might have been like 5 or 6, but like it's like when they changed like the sound effect when you shoot it, when you hit an enemy. Like, it sounds like you're eating something.
Yeah,
like,
there we go. Like a little cookie there. I like the big cookies though, the big round. This is such a good job, Capcom, with the graphics. I can see why people love these levels. They are nice, or they're just charming, man.
Oh, did you ever check out that the Mega Man X video I sent you?
I looked at some of it. I can't remember. Oh shit, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, that's the one thing I really love about Mega Man, is that Mega Man has really pretty graphics.
Yep. It's the Donkey Kong Country franchise of the NES. Like, it's got that nice graphics it's got the best NES graphics of all games, I'd say.
I agree.
It's so good to look at. They're aged amazing.
Yeah, and I also like this. The one thing I love about this level is I like how this person interpreted Topman stage to be like an actual, like there was an actual sky in the stage, because that's something that was very unclear in Mega Man 3.
Yeah.
Was like, where did Topman take place?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a forest or a greenhouse originally, like a forest, and Shadow Man's level was supposed to be a fire level. It's supposed to have like fire. Flash Man's level is an ice level. You know, there's Heat Man's a sewer level. That's the thing about them. They just got that's what the fun thing is. You know, they changed them. Like they made them into what they are, and they're just like, I love it, man.
Yeah, I think that's why I think that's one of the reasons why I like Mega Man 3 is because it's so bizarre. Because,
I know,
like,
I love it.
Because like you don't want to stage, like I get it, that's the most normal, but then if you go to Snake Man stage, or you go to like, oh no, if you go to Shadow Man stage, you think a stage should be in a sewer. You're like, what? There's a ninja in a sewer? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
No. But that's the thing. I feel like I feel the urge to go back and make sure and do Shadow Man's level properly and make it like a fire level with dark. You know, give him a little bit of a darkness. He's a ninja robot, but a fire ninja. You know what I mean? Like make him like fit the every game. It's like it's gotta have a fire robot master in it. So Shadow Man will be our fire guy for 3. You know, and Quick Man will be our electric theme, and Flash Man will be our ice robot theme. Oh, there's a cookie. I love those cookies.
Oh man, don't give me started on an Ice Electric Man. Don't get me started on that. That would be brutal.
Ice Electric Man?
Yeah, like an Electric Man, but like his like electric beams are like can actually freeze you, and like you know you get frozen, and he throws those like electric beams at you. And you like take a bunch of damage. That's what I was thinking.
Oh yeah.
But I was like saying that and towards your ideas of like I think elemental like masters.
Well, yeah, I feel like, Flash Man is an ice robot, man. If you look at the, like, Wily Wars version, it looks like he's in an icy cave, like his, like, level, you know? Like,
yeah.
I guess that's what they were going for. He's blue, he, like, sparkles like ice does.
Yeah, because,
hey,
like...
Jethawk!
Oh,
Got Jethawk in the house.
Sweet.
Where you been, man? Look at these cookies. It's a big cookie right here.
I think it was on my next remix stream, but like I haven't seen him since though. Come on, YouTube. Oh
man, this is fun. I like the lava. What is this, junk lava? That's another nice lava that they put.
Honestly, like if I might honestly like I honestly might try and make a classic Mega Man level, but kind of inspired by the DX series, because I really like the colors in the Mega Man DX games, and, like the music and the vibes. Because like I think we were like talking about, but just like how you get like sort of like these little like kid vibes, or like vibes of like a little like you're on a vacation. Like I really like the carnival level, because like you're at an amusement park, and also you fight this little like Mega Man 4 like hard hat guy, and after that you go inside and you fight this little monkey that's like makes fun of you, and he makes this little funny meme sounds. Yeah, I think that's the reason why. I think honestly Mega Man, I think I think the ZX series is probably my favorite of the Mega Man series, but the classic series is probably my second favorite.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah. The
I
X
love the
games are good too. Oh god.
Yeah. I mean, the classic series is always going to be my favorite. Like, I was talking bad about Mega Man 9 and 10. They're not. They're still good games, 9 and 10. I mean, they're all. There's no bad classic game in my opinion. Maybe Mega Man and Base. That's kind of bad. But there's no like really bad game, you know, like that ever made me just enraged, you know, or I just didn't want to play it.
Yeah. Honestly, like I prefer to play Mega Man 10 over 9 because like 9 has good music. But like, the issue I have with Mega Man 9 is that it's really hard for me to pick a good first Royal Master without having to resort to YouTube because like literally each time I'll always pick Tornado Man and I think, okay, this is the first guy to start with. And this level begins a little bit offline until you get to that part with the like those little rolling platforms and the pit spikes.
They are I mean 9 does have some I don't like some of the level choices, but it's still beatable and it's still playable. Nice level, Dominizer. It was a nice clean smooth level with the flat surfaces. You made another flat one. But yeah, like it just the levels of 9 or the levels of yeah, it's just I mean it's nothing. I guess the final Wily boss, I don't like that in 9. I think that's a little bit BS.
Yeah.
So I want to play some of my levels.
Like, it's kind of weird, yeah, because, like, from Mega Man 7 up to 9, I'm not sure about 10, but, like, I know, like, 7 to 9, they basically use the same Wily capsule fight.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the BS one.
I mean, but it's not like, I guess if you stock up on it, if you come in, I don't like that if you go to 9's the last boss without any E-tanks, so you use them all, you can't go back out and get E-tanks. That's a kick in the balls, man. Like, that's really painful. You know, like, I just wish they wouldn't do that, where they would, like, there's no way out, because the boss is so hard at the end of 9. Like, they don't give you any E-tanks in that Wily machine fight. There's none. You know, at least Mega Man 4 gave you an E-tank, 10 does it, but 9 is like, there's no E-tanks in the final level, and that's just cruel. Like, you don't, you know,
yeah.
If you got there, you're done. Like, nobody, because he's so hard.
Yeah, and guess what? The biggest thing about that one is that, like, his weakness is supposed to be, like, Concrete Man's weapon, right? But the issue is like, you got those little lasers that you can't get around without taking damage unless you use Concrete Shot. But, as you're fighting, you gotta do, like, the Royal Master refight, right? So, like, there's no way to refill your energy unless you have an M-Tank or whatever. And then, so, like, let's assume that you don't have any M-Tanks and weapon tanks, and then you, fight all the Royal Masters, you do everything you're supposed to do, right? Then you get to the hardest boss fight, and then you, like, drop the controller and give up. Like, oh, this was a good game, but I couldn't beat it, so I was like, not worried about it for a while. That's not good.
Yeah. Just, some things about the game I think that, I mean, if it had been like an NES game, I would be more forgiving with it, you know? But it's like, I don't know why they didn't fix a few small things. Some of the death in Tornado Man stage is pretty tough to swallow. I hate having to constantly jump over, like, death pits, you know? I mean, it's so much of it in the game, but...
Yeah, because honestly, I feel like it's okay to have death pits in your levels, but an over-reliance on it, and, like, doing utter instant deaths on top of that, so if, like, let's say you have, like, these little, like, you have to, like, go over this, like, giant pit of lava. I'm gonna use Heatman stage for this example, right?
Yeah.
You gotta go over this giant pit of lava, right? But on top of, like, getting around it, you gotta do these Joku blocks, puzzles, that you have no way to figure out unless you memorize it. So you're guaranteed to die, essentially. Like...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the old games had problems, too, so they're not, like, I mean, yeah, they did. The Boo Beam Trap and stuff, they're not exempt. But none of the thing about the classic games is that they're forgiving, you know? They're mostly forgiving. You're never gonna, like, get screwed in them, you know? Like, you always have a way to go through them, so I have more of a soft spot for them for that, even though they're a little more minimalistic.
Yeah, because I think, honestly, Mega Man 2 and 3 and 4 are the most solid design out of the 6, because, like, Mega Man 1, it's not bad. I actually kind of like Mega Man 1, but it's not bad. But Mega Man 2, 3, and 4 at least have some sort of, like, flow. Like, you can actually kind of flow through the levels with some sort of breeze and some of the bosses. But, like, in 5 and 6, like... Okay, 6 is just like, kind of just boring. But, like, 1 and 5, like, there's something to, like, stop your flow.
Yeah.
Like, I'm okay with puzzles, but not if you're gonna spend, like, hours trying to figure it out. or you have like a bunch of enemies that deal like a crap ton of damage to you, like in Mega Man 5.
I didn't find I don't know, Mega Man 5. It's got some. I think it's not a bad game. I think it's good. It might not be as good as the first Rules Rescues. It's not as good as the 2, 3, and 4, but it's not a bad game. 5. It's kind of boring later on in the game. Like 6 is really boring, but 5's a pretty good game. I think 5's a bit underrated.
Yeah, honestly, like Mega Man 5 is not a bad game. Like, I mean, like I do find like getting through the Royal Masters be more enjoyable. It's just like when, like the Wily stages aren't bad. The only issue that I have with Mega Man 5 has to be the Pro Man castles because like each time I have to fight those little tigers that just lounge at you, like I get so much anxiety because they do so much damage and like there's no way to predict like to know when they're gonna attack because like they do almost immediately when they see you.
Yeah.
And then like after you take that damage, right? Then like you have to wait until you get to your next checkpoint before you can respawn on that. You got enemies, you got battles between then. And like 5 is not a bad game. Like I do want to go back to when Secret Wars released Mega Man 5. But as far as me returning back to the like NES games, like I'll probably just do the play the Robot Masters, but I probably won't like fully beat Mega Man 5. At least like not blind.
Give you that much trouble, 5?
Yeah, well, at least if I'm doing it blind. If I'm doing it blind, yeah, I get so much trouble because like the issue I have with Mega Man 5 is not its level design. Well, there are a couple level design flaws, but like the issue I have is that, and I think that this kind of ends. This kind of like boils down to like the NES limitations or something. But like the enemies in that game, or at least the Tigers one, like they attack you almost like instantly. Like when they see you, they like attack you.
Yeah.
Or like when you get like super close, like they attack you so fast, you have almost no room to dodge them. And like it's just so much health. Like
I like the Robot Master stages of 5. I like the Napalm Man and Gravity Man. I just kind of like the levels. I like the cleanness of the game. I think the music's pretty good. I don't think it's like it's not. I just think it's a little underrated. I think I was gonna make a tier list of the most overrated and underrated all the games, like as many of them as I know. I don't know the Battle Network games, obviously, like Star Force. I've never played those, but just in general for games, I would say Mega Man 9 is probably the most overrated game. Again, overrated doesn't mean bad. I would just say kind of like it gets a lot of love, maybe too much love, and I think like Mega Man 8 doesn't get enough love.
And Mega Man 2 gives like way too much love.
I'd say 2 is maybe just slightly overrated, but I think 2 did a lot for the franchise, so I'm not going to call it really overrated. It's maybe a little bit. I would say 6 is like rated just about right because yeah, it does get flack and kind of boring game, so I can see that. I think 1 is about normal. I think 4 is an underrated game. I think 3 is rated about right. 5 is underrated, 6 is rated. 7 is maybe a little overrated, actually. I was saying the game, I mean, it doesn't get a lot of attention, but I don't know. 7's.
Yeah.
9's overrated, 10's a little overrated. And then the X games, I think X1 is rated about right. It's a great game. It gets a lot of praise. X2 is great. Maybe a little underrated, X2. X3 is maybe a little overrated. 4 is a little overrated. X5 is, I guess, right. About right. X6 and X7. X8. How do I rate? I think X8 is overrated. People really talk highly of that game. I don't think that game's as good as people make it out to be. At least that DVD version wasn't that great. X7.
Yeah, trust you're not missing out much on the average X8 game either.
X7, yeah, it's rated about right. That game sucks. I mean, I agree with it. I won't fight people on that because I didn't like it. But X6, man, is X6 underrated or is it overrated? I mean, what?
I feel like it's underrated because you undermine like the things that made that game special and what at least was trying to go for. Because like X6 was trying to be innovative. Like the devs really tried. But like, I feel like due to rush, I feel like it kind of like goes back to what happened with Sonic 6. Like, devs didn't have enough time to like keep the game in the oven, so they're forced to take it out. So like, you have some issues, like some like parts not working, or like some.
I don't know, man. There's people have opinions on it. I know not how to address the X, but I will definitely say the Zero games are very overrated now. That the first, they're not that good. Like, they are very overrated.
Yeah, I'll say like literally like I'll probably say the best of the 4 has to be 3, but 4 is like I feel like 4 is the most overrated of those 4, and like I get why, because 4 is like it's probably a lot more easier in all 4 games, but like it's just not really interesting. Like I mean, there's some really good levels in that game. Like don't get me wrong, I do like Mega Man 04, but there are a few boring levels that you're basically doing the same thing throughout the entire level. And I just think that's kind of boring. That's not interesting.
I will have to see how 4... To my knowledge, the thing that bothered me about Mega Man 04 was not the difficulty, but I felt like it was kind of sad, the game. It was like, it's all... Like, everybody's kind of moving on, and it just... It didn't have the...
kind of like Mega Man 6?
Yeah, just kind of like, why am I still playing this, you know? Like, with 03... I remember liking 03 when I first played it. I don't know how I'll like it again when I play it, but, I mean, I guess I didn't know a lot back then. I wasn't really that critical with my eye, like as I am now. But 04, when the only time I played it, it just felt kind of sad. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, I guess it's because of the story. Because like you got these humans trying to fight for their lives, and they kind of reject like the people trying their best to like help them, and the music is so sad. I mean,
it's dark. It's a little too dark of it. I felt like it's pretty sad, you know, like it's just a dark game with people dying and genocide happening and wild. It's really dark for a colorful game.
Yeah, it was a little too dark. But that's one of the reasons. Like, that's why I like the ZX series so much. Like, it's so bright, it's so colorful. Like, yeah, the story's a little dark, but like, you got all this humor, all this bright stuff in it, and like, it is so warming.
Let's see. I'm gonna play a few more levels. I'm gonna go to bed here, or go to bed, but I'm gonna do some other things here.
Same. Dude, I'm literally gonna grind these levels like tomorrow, because like I'm basically working all day tomorrow, so like it's actually working still at work, but like. I might honestly put the pause button on Demolition Man stage, because like his stage is stable, but I mean like if I probably continue working, I'm probably gonna spend like hours in it. So I'm just gonna go and move on to Salt Woman, because like I still have ideas for her stage. So I at least got her stage cooking up well, and then like I'm not even gonna bother with Ultimate Man stage. I'm just gonna focus on Salt Woman and Demolition Man, then get those 2 demos out to you and like their streamers, and then like yeah, I'm really passionate about this project. I really honestly want to do a Game Boy Advance, like, I actually do want to make this level pack an actual, like, game for, like, Game Boy Advance or Sega Genesis, where you can kind of play at home and just, like, play these levels that with some innovative ideas, because, like, I always like fan games that, like, give you access to all your weapons, like, Mega Man access to like all of those from Mega Man 1 up to 11, everything, and like because it doesn't really make sense of why you go from Mega Man 4 to 5. And also, you forget all his memories, like you forget all of his data you collected from the Robot Masters he beaten. Right. Like, why would Dr. Light just take it out of the system? Like, that wouldn't make any sense. Especially like Rain Flush. That was a pretty powerful weapon. Or Gravity Hold.
Yeah. Oh, I don't get the dodgeball this one, damn. Yeah, man, I mean, I'd love to make a video game, too. I just don't know, I'm kind of lazy. I like doing the art, I'm just not really a programmer much.
Yeah, I'm not really the best when it comes to the art, because music, like, the only reason I'm so good with music is because I have a music brain, and even though I'm struggling because I haven't done it in so long, but there are, like, so many people who've done so many tracks on, like, there's this thing called Family Tracker, and like a lot of people did a lot of 8-bit remakes of so many different songs that you can literally like download.
Shit.
I'll just say you can like literally download the file and just like look at how they did the notes and stuff, and like it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
You just gotta know how to make instruments. But like doing art, like you have to like make things look right, and like I just don't have an artistic brain. Like.
How does my role in Mega Man Rock and Roll art look on the little side there? I changed him up. I wanted to put a little bit of a...
Oh, I like it. Honestly, I was gonna say, man. Honestly, when it comes to your art, going more for a simplistic approach, I think works out a little better to help save time. Because like, I heard that actually manga creators, like, what they do is they go for a consistent style that they draw. So like they go for something that's really simple they can do consistently. They go based off that, and that's how they get their mangas out weekly.
Yeah, if you spend too much time, you're never gonna get it all done.
Yeah.
Too hard.
And also, like, I bought a drawing tablet like a year ago that kind of helped assist me actually doing the art stuff because I can actually like use Photoshop to like do a quick Control Z whenever I make a mistake. But like even still, like I'm more passionate about making music and making video game levels than I'm about doing art. So like, I mean, I can see myself having a development team because like. I mean, like, I feel like doing everything yourself takes way too much time, and like me, I'm much rather have like 2 level designers, like one person who gives the ideas like me, another person's kind of like generate some ideas, some suggestions, they kind of tweak some stuff, or they work on some levels. Like I might honestly have a development team in the future.
Man, I would love to do artwork if I had like I use MS or Paint.net to do all my art. It's kind of weak, but. I don't know, I should draw more than just Mega Man or, you know, more than Roll or these other characters. Like, the simple style is nice, but the Mega Man, like I said, they're so detailed, the Rockman characters. They all look, Rock looks so deep. Rock is actually one of the easiest characters to draw. But these other guys, like I said, like Storm Eagle, they just have so much shit. They have so much shit on, like, stuff of colors and stuff all over them. Like, they're just reds and blues and purples and green, like the whole spectrum, you know? It's almost like Pride Man. That's what, like, Storm Eagle looks like.
Yeah, I can deal with the colors, but for me, it's all about the smaller details, the little, like, mech stuff. Because, like, as I'm working on Demolition Man, like, his art for my next thumbnail video, or his thumbnail for my next video coming up,
yeah.
Like, literally, like, I can get the shape and, like, the colors down, but, like, drawing the mechanical stuff on his body, like, I'm just not good at drawing mechanical stuff.
Thanks, man.
I just don't like it.
The comments here. Yeah, man, I like to do the, you know, the arts. Yeah, it's like all the little wheels and gadgets that these robots have. It's tough to like get them all in, and then you want to be like as authentic as you can be. And we Mega Man like fans are like really picky with the art. Like it's like a huge thing that it looks like as authentic as possible. That's the thing, you know. Like whenever you look at something, the character's eyes have. You know, they have to, like, look right. If you make them look like the bad box art, everyone's gonna be like, what are you drawing, you know?
I know, right? Because, like, with like, classic Mega Man, I'll go for more of a rounder, like, sort of, like,
yeah,
eye look. So with X, you have to make sure all the characters have sharp eyes.
Yeah, exactly. It's like edgy, X is triangles, classic is circles, and X is triangles. That's really what it all boils down to, like, you know?
Or if you look like this, Classic is more like My Hero Academia. X is more like Dragon Ball Z.
Exactly. Like it's the Dragon Ball Z spiky. I always thought Slash Man from Mega Man 7 was from Dragon Ball Z when I first saw him, because he looks so edgy, you know. Like he looks like a Akira Toriyama, like a Dragon Ball Z kind of guy. You know, that like really.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man. Ugh, I'm not liking this level, Lunar. I can tell. Yeah.
Which level is this?
It's one of Lunar's. 5, 4, 5.
Okay, so I'm back on stream.
I drew all those Robot Masters. Like, you guys, if you saw those, like, I drew that Dr. Micro and Commander Guard and Princess Saber, all those, like, little, those are my robots I wanted to make a game from. I never got around to doing it, though. Oh, shit. It's close. I never got around to doing it. It's just a lot of work, like, to animate all of them. And...
Oh, I know this level. Oh, I know this level.
This is big trouble.
Oh yeah, you already mentioned one that's oh my god. Yeah, honestly, my one gripe with the Iceman icicle things is like you gotta be really careful using them because like if you don't use them right, they're just going to be very tedious or super hard to use. So I try my best to resist using them whenever I can.
I thought it'd be fun to make a little short anime cartoon of like Mega Man fighting like the Commander Guard robot. One of the Robot Masters that I made, I think that would be kind of fun just to have a thing of it. Like there was a guy who made a Mega Man versus Quickman fight, you know, and, like, it was pretty good animated. Like I thought it'd be cool to do that.
Same, dude. I literally, as a kid, I like loved that animation to death because like that was like my childhood. Like I'll literally go home from elementary school and then like my friends would be home, we watch the Mega Man versus Quickman fight. And, like I even had dreams. Like of like me making like a Mega Man versus Top Man or Mega Man versus Metal Man sort of thing.
Oh. Man, this level is painful. Oh, shit.
I feel like the boss fights in Mega Man. So if someone was to actually do an animation for like Mega Man 2 and 3 and 7, like those boss fights would be more iconic because like they'll be more memorable. Like because you have to see the personalities of the robot masters.
Oh man, this is just like torture. Let's see.
Yeah, this looks tedious.
Jesus, man.
Having to tiptoe.
I mean, yeah. See, this is just I don't like it.
I don't remember this level. This is the same level I played. Like I remember I played this entire level.
Oh, I can't charge
like
and
2
jump.
years ago.
How are you supposed to get over that, man? Like that's stupid. Like it's impossible. Like this is like really hardcore Kaizo. Like not just regular, but like yeah. I don't, how much longer is this level, Lunar? If you're, I'm gonna play one more time, and if I die, I'm just gonna give up. I don't want to do this. This is dumb.
Yeah, I played this level pack. I think I beat this entire level pack. It was like 2 years ago or something. But I don't remember this level.
It's supposed to be now. Why is there a spike there? That's like so insane. Like I mean, it's like really like it's just too crazy, man.
I like what Jethawk said. He said, "Does every game have to be bad with the word 6?"
Sonic 06, Mega Man X6, Mid Classic 6. I'm done, man. This isn't fun, man. There's one after this, then the final boss. I've come this far. Damn it, I gotta see it through. I can't just let the game win. I don't know if I can do this though with what I got an M tank. Make it a little bit more stuff to get that. Cat 1B thing is just too fucking hard to get through.
Yeah, once I make the final stage in my Mega Man Plus level pack, I'm definitely gonna throw down the Kaizo because like I can kind of see what the motivation is because you expect the players to like be like good at this point. We're not really good, but you know they like are familiar with like what you expect from them to do. So you expect them to be like have some sort of like mastery of like the level design or whatever, or what's happening to man. But like if the player don't know what's coming, then there's not much you can really do.
Oh my gosh, I have
and,
feet! I didn't even see that. Wow, that was a waste of my time. I could have easily made this level better. I wasn't even paying attention.
Oh, they're good, man. Yeah, some of these levels kind of demand a lot of your time.
At least he gave me E-tanks. Maybe I just found them, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I don't think we ever have you. Mop, you never really talked about the Mega Man World, Mega Man World series.
The what?
Like I remember you made posts about it, but we never. I don't think we ever talked about it live about the Rockman World series, the Game Boy games.
Oh yeah, those. Yeah, I think I talked about them on one of my streams. But yeah, those games. I played through all 5 of those games. I did a replay of them, and yeah, the first and third I gave up with the first and third. They were terrible. I beat the second one. The second one has bad music. But the levels are actually like they're actually reasonable. They're not stupidly impossible. I'm just gonna skip that. I don't want to die. They're actually like it's actually like playable. Now, 4, I'd say 4 is the best. People say 5 is the best of the Rockman World games in Game Boy. But 5 had some annoying jumps I didn't like in it, and some slowdown, and some of the enemy placement could be pretty irritating. So 4 definitely did the best job.
Yeah, I agree. Cause like I think those are the same people. I think that was also NT Breaks who made like 1, 3, 4, and 5. Because the one thing I really like about them is that they got pretty innovative with like they didn't do a straight up just like a kind of remake of like the levels. Like they actually like add some new gimmicks, change up the level design, change the environment. It's almost like you would like do like a little mini ROM hack of like the classic Mega Man games, but like they're much better though. But like, yeah, I agree with you on 4, man. 4 is probably my favorite because like 5 is good, but I mean like the type of environments the levels take place at never really stood out to me. And the only thing I remember from Mega Man World 5 was Sunstar and the Gradius sections, and that was it.
Yeah, I don't even remember. Like I mean, the first game I got to the last level, and there's just like all these spike pits, and it's just a total mess. Like, and I just didn't want to be. The third game I couldn't even get far at all. The jumps are so atrocious in that game. I mean, they're awful in that game. I'm gonna play one more level, guys. I obviously did not like this level, and yeah, I have no shame in giving this a dislike. But maybe some people liked it. I didn't like it. Sorry, Lunar.
Yeah, honestly, like the reason I bring that up because like I think someone's doing it is like I think someone's doing a color like DX version of like all the Mega Man series. It's basically like a Mega Man like Mania.
Yeah.
And like, dude, when I like look at what the preview for Mega Man or Rockman World 4 is, I'm like, dude, like as soon as I get releases, I'm like for sure gonna like download that, so I'm gonna stream it because like I really like Rockman 4. Like it's probably the most polished of the 5 games because like at least like it's somewhat interesting. Like it doesn't really feel like a demake. It just like you literally feel like you're playing a new game. And like I wouldn't have mind if they like.
This will be the last level I stream. This will be the last level I stream tonight, guys. I'm gonna end it after this, but we'll talk a little bit before we're done. But yeah. So yeah, this has been a great night, guys. I like playing these levels. All right, what were you saying now, Fire?
Oh no, I was like saying that what was I saying? Yeah, I think Rockman World 4 is probably the most polished of like the 5 games because like I'm not sure how to describe it, but like I was like literally watching someone like play through like most of the levels, and like they felt like classic Mega Man, but like with more stuff going on in them. It felt more engaging. Whereas like with 5 just kind of felt like its own thing, but it didn't really feel like a Mega Man game to me. And like, but a lot of people I feel like Rockman World 5 is probably the most overrated game of them.
Yeah, I didn't think 5 was that great. I mean, I like that they have new things, but the level design kind of irritated me in some of the areas. I'd have to go back and look at each individual place, but I don't know. I thought 4. I just liked level design in 4. I thought it was a little more reasonable, and the only one with 2 had good level, decent level. 2 is just easy, like. Oh my gosh, you play 1 and then you play 2, and it's just wow.
Yeah. I remember my first time playing Rockman World 2. I thought it was really brutal. That was probably because I was like playing it on a really fast emulator back on my like. Cause I think I was like using like a super old laptop or computer, and like I think the website I was like playing the game on was running the game super fast. That like it was really brutal. But like when I actually like played the game again, it was actually really easy. So. It's the most weird game, but I do like Rockman World 2.
Yeah.
And like Rockman World 1, like I get why it's hard. Like Rockman World 1 does kind of have some bad enemy placement and some like level design issues, but for some reason as a kid, like I really liked that game as a 10-year-old for some reason. Like the only part I really struggled was when I fought Anchor, but like everything else is like kind of like was decent. I really like had like a whole lot of depth for some reason.
Yeah, I never played those extreme games. I never really played those games. I don't see myself wanting to play them. They're just kind of a low priority, the Game Boy ones. Although I've heard they're okay, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll probably recommend Extreme 2 because Extreme 1 is literally still like kind of like we're playing Mega Man X1 and 2 again, but it's demakes. But the music in the Extreme, I mean, I really like the Extreme games. They have more of a soft spot. They kind of feel more like the ZS games. Like each time I play them, it feels like a nice slice of butter or a nice slice of cake whenever I played them. But Extreme 2 is probably the one that sticks in the most to me because like it wasn't just a straight up it's a remake. It actually did do its own thing. Hence like Blast Hornet and Overdrive Ostrich stages. Even Volt Catfish has like almost an entirely different like stage.
I don't see them ever. I don't see Capcom ever. I mean, they've been making compilation collections and stuff. I don't see them ever releasing those games. Like, especially the extreme games. I don't see them putting those out. Like, they're not really. I don't think many people even. I mean, you played them. I didn't even know about them. I mean, I barely knew about them.
Yeah, don't even start on obscure ones like Mega Man Base 2 and Mega Man Network Transmission. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, I saw Mega Man in Base 2. That was a weird game. I saw that. I think I played a little bit of it actually. I downloaded a Wonder Swan, but I couldn't figure out how to get the screen to work properly. Like, cause you gotta orient it, and it's really weird. And
yeah,
it's a big jump.
I remember, like I was playing a hack, and apparently there are like there's this little bootleg series called the Zook Heroes or something. Like that one was.
Zook? Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
It's like Conroe Man and like I don't know, these other weird. There's a lot of weird games out there, like Rockboard and all these weird, like, there's the Roll Chan games I played, like the Rockman R. I played the second one. Like I did a full playthrough of that, but yeah, it's fun to
yeah,
just watch these.
I wish we had official Mega Man game that was catered towards like Roll. It's like Roll fighting all these girl robot masters. Like I wish we got that.
I know, they were gonna put Roll in the NES games and they didn't, and everyone's like, why is Roll such a big character? It's because they kept her around, but they didn't put her in any of the games. She was supposed to be in them, and they just wanted to market it towards boys. Like, they thought that Rockman would be better with the boy crowd, and it is kind of more of a guy game, but that's why they never, it was gonna be 2-player originally with Rock and Roll. They're, you know, that's why they're named, you know, like a 2-player Mickey and Minnie Mouse, or, you know, or Donald and, you know, like Mickey and Minnie, boy and girl, kind of, but they didn't do it, so.
Yeah, because each time I think it's Sonic the Hedgehog. Like I always remember that Mega Man came before Sonic, and like that's one reason I feel like Sega and Capcom should 100% do a collab of like do like a universe collide of Mega Man and Sonic, because like Mega Man to me feels like its own version of Sonic. Like at least it's trying to be Sonic. Like it is like they rely too much on like brutal level design and stuff like that, but they kind of toned back on that. And, like Mega Man 4 is a perfect example of this. Like it toned back on the difficulty. Like your levels can feel very smooth and like Sonic. It's not about going fast. It's about like how smooth you make your level and make it enjoyable to play through.
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go, guys. But thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, and Fire. He's good to have him here, and yeah, so look at his channel and his levels and mine, and just subscribe if you guys want to see more of our stuff and like talks and stuff. And yeah, guys.
Hey, it's been good hanging out with you guys.
All right, later, guys.